It's not ringing it.
It's supposed to be capital O. On our way up.
Yeah, I did
2018.
that. I did that. It's not liking it.
Then stop.
Oh, stop?
Yeah.
Okay.
But no one just hit share, right?
Asterisk, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Y'all mics on one.
Cool, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right. Oh, this mic is on.
You can't get the music?
Turn the mics on so they can hear you.
Oh yeah, the mic's on now. Yeah, we trying to get we had a little technical difficulties with the music coming
It's called
in.
technical difficulties. Good God.
But anyway, happy Tuesday, everybody.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Mike's Corner. Soon as go get it teed up.
Welcome.
Yeah, we gonna get it in, man. Hey, it might be a little sensitive show today, Slim, man. I don't know. I mean,
Think so?
nah, it will be. I think it's gonna be a sensitive show. I don't know if nobody gonna cry like Sean did last week.
Is anybody gonna cry this week?
Look at Lee. Hey, Lee.
I ain't been introduced yet, so I ain't about to say nothing until
until it's time.
But if you cry this week, it's gonna be
Here we go. Here we go.
Let's
make it happen, y'all.
It's the KID, something new. Mike's Corner, DMV stand up. Yo.
DMV stand up.
Mike's Corner, pull up a seat, grab a cigar, chop it up with the DMV. We going hard and bringing them something new, breaking down the daily news. Tune in and listen, talking sports to politicians and what's trending on the street. Ain't no limits, ain't no gimmicks, we just getting to the business. Raise your glass in attendance, yeah. On the corner, round the clock, bringing issues to the table. It's that uncut reality, gotta cover the facts. We living amongst tragedy and still giving back. Numbers don't lie, tell Mike pull up the stats and let's go. And they some of the realest though, Mr. Sean, Mike, Will and Skull. On the corner, meet me on the corner, Mike's Corner. Politic and pull up a seat and listen. On the corner, meet me on the corner, Mike's Corner. Politic and pull up a seat and listen. On the corner, meet me on the corner, Mike's Corner. Politic and pull up a seat and listen. On the corner, meet me on the corner, Mike's Corner. Politic and pull up a seat and listen. Mike's Corner.
Hey, again, let's reintroduce ourselves. Our name is Hove. It's like, nah. Well, welcome to Mike's Corner, man.
No.
Y'all know
No.
we got a full show tonight, man. Got my main man Skull one time in the building.
Yes, sir. What's up, people? How y'all doing?
Mr. Sean. What?
No.
What's wrong?
I'm last, man. I'm last.
Man, my main man Will.
What's up, everybody?
And then we got our guest in the house, man, Mr. Link Landers of, you gonna say your photography?
of L Lander Studios.
Of L, I mean,
Lander.
You know, he came to he had a little.
He got the joint, the very white joint.
Yeah, the little L Lander Studio.
Y'all talking about me and my voice. Listen,
That's because I got this Congo mic. Y'all got the professionals with the
so the
windscreen.
microphone gonna be boom baka in your mouth, huh?
Oh, 20 seconds. Man, big shout out to my main man Brad B Farm, looking at us all the way from ATL.
What's up, B-Rad?
What's up, Cynthia? Hey, Miss Tiffany. What's up, Papa Joe? What it do?
Hey, Papa Joe.
What's up, Nee, who's sitting in the background also. What's up, Becky?
I'm
The
getting it
ladies
out
of Let's
early.
Be Clear. Hey, Salam.
What's up, everybody?
Shout out to my main man, Big King Mike Leon, who always put a special mix for us together that we're going to play later on.
What's up, Mike?
Yeah, hey,
What's
Dulcie,
happening,
what's
Mike?
going on, man?
Hey, Dulcie. What's up, Dulcie?
Really? That's what
Really,
we doing today.
I'm going right after you.
You go right out.
Say something. Well,
Again, like I said, man, we got my main man Link in the building of L. Landers Photography, man. If y'all know, man, me, Link, Skull, Sean, we've been friends for like ever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
No
Not
four.
forevers, ever.
Yeah, ever.
with an F.
No doubt.
Ever.
Ever.
I'm trying.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
Long
Hey,
time, man.
we have grown up a lot, man. Because if y'all caught us down the Met, Slim,
Breeze's mirror. Whatever happened? I wonder what
y'all
he did with that mirror.
y'all would
man.
never have thought we would be right here today in a positive aspect.
I bet you that mirror's
wow.
still in there.
You
That
think
dirty
mirror's still
mirror?
in there?
I bet.
That Breeze
That
mirror in the
that's
back.
probably like the little tree
greasy
trunk.
mirror.
for
That mirror,
Apollo.
man. I think everybody knows that mirror, man. That mirror is famous.
That greasy
That's one of
mirror.
the. That's like a DC landmark.
Right.
I just
you
want to know
walk-
who put a mirror in a club though. Like that, I mean, that's a house mirror.
But you know what?
It
That
was-
might,
it was-
No, but
that might have been a bathroom. They probably
But no,
just
but
knocked
then
the
again-
walls down.
But then it wasn't even no strippers there, so it ain't like they can.
For
live
real?
there.
It was strippers there.
I think mirrors.
It was strippers there.
I've never seen
I
strippers
think
there.
It was
It was.
strippers.
Hey, it was hand dancing on what?
It was
Tuesday
hand
nights or
dancing.
third
Hand
one of the
dancing.
It was
nights?
strippers
Yeah.
there when we was going.
Hand
Oh, you
dancing.
gonna say it was strippers when we was going.
What channel was that?
Shout out to you, Becky, too. High five.
Channel 52 or something?
High five, Becky. That's an inside thing.
What, the
But,
hand dancing joint?
Yeah, hand dancing.
Like I
yeah.
said, down the Met, man, we was getting blasted, tore up.
Not me.
The good old red cup.
The Red Cup.
The zombie
Hey, you
in
know
it.
what? The Red Cup was popular before it was popular back down the
Oh
Red
yeah,
Cup.
Solo
Right.
man they got famous off of Breeze, man.
I don't know
Tell
about
you.
that, but that's
Solo cups. What?
Man, that joint, that
You had a Red Cup, you
worldwide.
knew
In our area.
You
In our area, probably, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
But-
that was the only club where you could actually go to the bar, get a drink, and it's a full drink. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
had
A
a
full
drink.
drink for $5.
Yeah.
Remember the price.
I don't, yeah,
$5.
I don't
I
remember.
don't remember the price.
I
$5.
don't know neither, but I know we was getting it. I don't know, because at the end of the night, we never paid. We paid at the end of the night.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like a couple of us paid at the end of the night. Like,
Go
what's
to
our,
the kitchen
hey,
myself.
Breeze, what's our total, Breeze? Oh man, y'all owe
The
about.
zombie came out of
But
a
the thing
beach
about it,
bottle,
man, y'all owe about 300.
dude.
See you next week, homie.
What happened?
It's probably just making up numbers.
Man, y'all owe about 300.
Hit that
man.
back door back there by Holy.
But again, but yeah, them were the good old days, man.
Way off topic.
Right. So like I said, Link in the house, man, of L. Landers Photography. What I wanted to know was, man, how long you been doing photography though, Link? Because I ain't know nothing about the photography down the Met.
No. Back then I wasn't doing photography. Photography
course not.
started about 10 years ago.
Wow.
And shout out to my man Antoine Champion Bay who got me into the photography.
Bean
thing.
Pie. Shout out to
Yes, sir.
shout out to
Yes,
Bean
sir.
Pie.
Shout out to
and
Bean
the,
Pie.
and the
That's what's up,
UIKL.
Yeah.
And the UIKL.
UIKL. What's up, Bean Pie?
Yeah.
What's up, champ?
That's what's up, man. That was good, man. I didn't even know that. So how long you been doing it now though?
You said 10 years.
10
You
years?
said 10 years,
You
man.
still going
Yeah,
on?
Oh yeah, definitely. So
No, 10 years. I'm like, because sometimes you get to a point where you like, I ain't
Five.
doing it no more.
Mike.
No. So I still
Look, you can't cover it up. What was he doing last Sunday?
No, he could have just not been out there
No.
helping. That could not have been his primary situation
Who
though.
was he helping?
Man.
Bean Pie.
Doing what?
We was on our
He
stand.
could just be doing it, not saying that he doing it full time though. Because for real, what I know Link doing, not the photography part, is IMD movies. Last time I talked to Link,
yeah.
he was doing movies. He was doing shoots on a movie.
so
So that's why I said
No, I saw this punk up at the shoppers,
know what I'm
right?
saying?
So he
I
was at
said,
the shoppers?
No,
Wow.
the Joker. We was coming in and out of the shoppers, and I congratulated him on. I said, look, man, hit me up because I'm trying to get in a movie, Joe. All right, man, but just I call you back. Look,
we ain't needed no Steve
You hear
Urkels
this?
yet.
Oh, wow.
Hey, you started. I told you I was gonna go high. I ain't new to this radio thing.
So you been doing some local movies?
So shout out to my man Antoine T Money.
Okay.
We do
that's what I was known for. That's what I knew him was doing. Because I said, man, what you doing? He said, man, I'm gonna hit you back. I'm walking down the street with Eric Roberts right now. We got Eric Roberts. We got Omar Gooding.
That's what's
So
up.
that's what.
Let
that's
him
what
tell
we
the
was talking
story. He
about.
can tell the story.
No, I'm saying because y'all was talking about what you doing now. Like I'm missing something, Link. Come on, man.
So what's going on now is that the photography has changed and switched over. Not switched over, but in addition, we're doing movies and TV shows now. So right now, I currently act in a show called CEO, local based show, all local actors. You can catch us. We got a few episodes coming out. You'll be able to catch us soon. We're trying to get it on a network for you, so you can actually sit down and watch it with your boo, with your wife, your whoever, your children. But the same guy, Antoine T Money, that I'm working on the show with. We're actually about to start a movie He is soon being shot here in D.C. Got great cast, great everything, getting ready to get started. And what's going on is it's actually a book that he wrote called Back to Zero. So we're actually taking a book and transforming it to a movie. So look out for that. We'll let y'all know when you can get a trailer and some other things to
Sweet.
get that going on. But
So
yeah,
you on your Stephen King shit right about now, huh?
I'm on whatever I can get on.
Be
You know what I
versatile,
mean?
man. Be
Yeah.
versatile, my
So
brother.
did you have to take a class to get into photography? Like, I know how the different lenses, what's the best camera to use, things
Hey,
like
Sco,
that.
Let me tell you, man. I was the type of person I ain't never want to take pictures. To be honest with you, you know, he always got that come on, let's take a picture.
Right. right.
Get her ass out of here with that.
Yeah.
damn camera, right?
Polaroid. Yeah, I know.
So right now,
To the
I'm gonna
Polaroid.
tell you how long ago it was. I was sitting in front of the TV. I was like, you know what? I want a camera. I went to Circuit City.
Wow. Circuit City. Yes, sir. Circuit City was a spot.
Hey, did you know anybody at Circuit City?
Sold me the wrong damn camera. Nah. Sean ain't had nothing to do with it. But I just sat around. I was sitting around one day. And I was like, I'm gonna get a camera. I bought a camera and took a couple of pictures, and actually took them to Antoine.
Okay.
And I showed him. He was like, "Want to shoot a wedding next weekend?" It's
Off
like,
the break.
Right off the break.
I just wanted to show you something, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if this joint was good, but
Right.
he was like, "Nah." He was like, "It's good work." So from that point on, I shot my first wedding like the first month I was doing photography. I just shot as a backup, and the rest of it was fire from there. It just kept going. So moved that to, I mean, we moved that to sports. You saw me shooting the UIKL stuff, headshots. You know, just a little bit of everything. And then I got my first real major thing. I was asked to shoot photography, still photos for a movie. Shout out to Frank Jackson Jr. He did a movie called 6 Hearts 1 Beat, and it was new to me because I'm like, what do you do? What are you shooting on a movie? You know, on a movie set, and you pretty much just document everything. But once I seen how the movie stuff was set up and the cameras and everything, it just took off from there.
So they're still using Super 8s?
Man, look.
I'm just
let me
saying, in the movie theater, I see they still got the film reels. You know, so to put it on that versus
Well, I
everything
mean-
being digital today, I mean,
Nah,
it's a big difference, right?
So everything we shooting on digital now.
Digital, everything.
This joke is
we shooting on
Super
digital.
8.
Once it gets the major motion pictures, I
Yeah.
don't know how they do theirs.
Okay.
I ain't been fortunate enough to be on the major motion pictures yet. But
Oh, okay.
we'll get
Okay.
it.
Well,
You
Lincoln,
gotta-
let me rap at you, Lincoln. Let me holler at you, Lincoln. What's up, Lincoln? How you doing?
How are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty good,
Sean,
man.
sir.
No, it's Mr. Sean to you,
Oh,
bro.
Mr. Sean.
Diddy of the city, champ. Say
my
it. Come on. Lincoln,
Do I have to?
you have to say it.
No.
It say
No,
Mike's
you don't.
corner. It don't say nothing about Sean's corner. Do I have to? If I had to, it's fine. But it says Mike's corner, not Sean's corner.
Lincoln,
Yes,
Why
sir.
is he trying to-
What's the question?
listen. You ain't said Diddy
We
of
say
the city.
Diddy of the city,
There you go. So look here, man.
and you worse than Rick Rose.
Man,
Hey,
wow.
man, leave Rick alone, bro.
No, he worse than Diddy of the City. Worse
Hey.
than Diddy.
I mean, come on.
Hey, look, man. Listen. Let's get to it. Let's cut
Yes,
the
sir.
chase. We know in every job area you have those ones that you have your haters, you have your blockers. So, how do you move around in the DMV? Whereas, though you know right now, photography is real. How can I say it? Congested
Common.
in this area now. Whereas, though everybody wants to be a photographer, and how do you move around those particular people that may try to steal your business or try to get some of your. I mean, talk about that for a second.
I mean, it's easy, Sean. I mean, I stay in my lane. So a lot of people, they come up to me and say, well, do you have business cards? I really don't use business cards. It's just word of mouth. If I'm going to do a job for you, I'm going to do it so well that you're going to tell your cousin, you're going to tell your aunt, you're going to tell everybody that you need to deal with him. And that's how I get my work. So I stay out of the way. I stay low-key. And that's it. I mean, it's no need for me to try to compete in such a large city.
Right.
You know, I work for everybody. I just don't stay in this area and over Landover and all these different places. I'm going everywhere.
Right.
I'm going out of town. I'm going wherever I can. So, I just stay in my lane and just give people good service. That's it.
Now, have you ever been pooped on by some of your fellow photographers? You know what I'm saying? I mean, because, you might not did nothing to them, but they might have just came out the mouth wrong, said something bad about
Not
you.
that I know of.
Okay.
Yeah, to be honest, not that I know of. I mean, who knows? You never know.
Right.
You don't always hear what people have to say about you, but it's all good.
So since you've been doing this for 10 years, so this is all you do?
Oh no, I got a full-time job like everybody
Oh,
else.
okay.
Yeah, photography don't pay the bills.
Okay.
I mean, it just make it, it's just it started out as a passion, and then you start making money with your passion, and it just went from there. But nah, it's just something that I like to do, and it puts extra stuff on the table, puts food on the table,
and it's very expensive.
Put vacation money in the pocket.
You never
Very
said
expensive passion.
You put
You
vacation
never
money
said
in the
though.
pocket.
What was that first camera? Which one did you buy?
a Nikon D40.
And you sure wasn't sold to you by Sean? Sean ain't said it to you?
I didn't work in the camera section, bro.
Uh-oh.
You didn't work.
I worked in the warehouse where it came out the back door.
That's why Circus City closed.
Yeah, him.
Exactly.
That's why they went out.
He's definitely the reason.
Hey,
What's up, Miss G-Mon Sanders? But man, so y'all know when y'all see pictures on which kind y'all looking for photographies and y'all doing on the post, we gonna tag link in that joint. Y'all need to get at them, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's about to get busy for you. It's almost prom time.
Yeah, it has
Yeah.
been busy.
no,
And
prom time
and wedding
is
time.
now.
And wedding,
Prom
yeah.
time and wedding
Prom
time.
time.
Prom
is
time is
now.
around May.
No, Slim.
It's gotten busy.
And
It
family
started in
reunions
April.
and stuff.
all types of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Who prom
actually
started in April.
Yeah, I'm telling you, some
I'm actually
proms have
putting
started already.
putting a new venture together. So what I want to do now, and this is gonna benefit me, to be honest with you, but what I want to do now is actually do like a personal photography for people who do go on vacations. Like when you're on vacation, you don't have, you want to take pictures. You want everybody in the picture. You want to kind of, document what's going on.
And you don't want to keep saying, let's take this
You don't
picture.
want no
Right,
selfie stick.
right.
Hey.
All this selfies.
Yeah, you don't want to take
Yeah,
no
don't need no
picture.
selfie stick.
What I'm gonna do is offer a service where I follow you around, pictures and video the whole vacation. So we're
Oh,
gonna
wow.
see how that
So
sells.
you'll be a private paparazzi.
Damn right.
That might be a good idea. You might
Hold
want
up,
to
wait a minute.
stamp that right now,
Where the,
man.
where the
That's
money
a good
come in?
idea.
So,
How much is this going to
People
cost?
pay.
hold up. Do we have to include you in our family package?
Oh yes, sir. You gotta pay for my airfare, my travel.
Man,
my
I'm gonna
tickets,
call
wherever
Uncle
we go.
Johnny.
Hey.
Look, I need you to take this picture. Stand over.
Nah, let's think about it, though.
As you
No,
walk,
if you
pay.
pay, if you
Okay,
if you pay for the airfare and the hotel, let's say that's probably $500, right? Because I mean, we paying for that. I guess you pay for everything else, or we got to pay for your dinner and all that.
Nah, you ain't gotta pay for the dinner,
No,
but
no.
you gotta get me there.
Just get them
And
there
wherever
and
we
room
going,
and board.
You gotta make sure I'm good.
Cool.
I gotta get it.
I got you.
Oh, you got to
If
get
we
credentials.
going-
You got to get your credentials.
If we go on a cruise, and y'all go on an excursion, you gotta pay for my excursion too, because I gotta be there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
Yeah.
Somebody might buy into that. But you
mean,
saw the
that's-
episode of Martin when Cole was at the bottom of the boat, right? When he had to sneak on the drink.
I mean, but this part of it is not for. This is for people with money. This is just another avenue,
No, I mean, I
another
don't.
way.
I think no. I honestly, I think if you budget it right, it can be done.
can be done.
It can be done.
And we're not
And
necessarily.
push it. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
It could be a short trip to Miami.
somebody they will bite
Yeah.
on that. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why I say about 500. So
Somebody will bite on it, and then the thing is, once they see you doing that for them, they're gonna pass that joint on, like you said, word of mouth. Then somebody said, well, "Damn,
Exactly.
what took all your pictures?" Well,
Right.
This guy, well, he went with you the whole way. Yeah.
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 Because at the same time, he out there having fun with us too as well. Like
I don't like Lincoln, Joe.
I mean, well, that's something y'all gotta talk about after the situation.
No, we're gonna talk about it now because
That's
Look.
you know what, Deucey, that is a good idea,
That's
Deucey.
a great idea.
what's a great idea?
Because we having our 30-year reunion next year, and we doing it on a
We're doing
cruise,
a cruise.
Tell String Bean to shut up, man.
and we doing it on a cruise.
Hey,
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
That's not a
So
good.
we might have to sit down with Lincoln and talk some numbers.
Yeah.
Because I have
And see
I
how-
have a committee where it won't come out of just one person's pocket. We would pay it as a group, as a collective group.
And how it would work is, be on the cruise. I follow everybody around the event, document video and pictures, and at the end you chop it up, put it together,
And the thing
then-
about it
and
is
you
with
have the whole thing.
But the thing about it is with the cruise, like everything that we do on a cruise is free anyway,
Right.
Right.
That's true.
all inclusive. So
inclusive.
yeah, Link. Oh no, I know you have to get your number.
That might be.
Oh,
an
I already
idea.
got it.
I was like, come on.
Hey, but look, now don't you hate this part, Link? Out there in the street, bumming the people they know you're a photographer. Hey, man, can you hook me up? Can I get the discount? Can I get the? Come on, man.
But the thing about it, yeah, you're right though.
You know what I mean? Every time somebody know you do something,
Yeah,
and if I'm gonna go to,
and it's not. But you know what? It's never a discount until the price is said.
right,
Yep.
You notice that? It's never a discount until the price is said.
Yeah.
how much you charge? $1,200.
Can you do that? For
Well, look,
selfish?
come here, man.
Man, y'all be surprised.
It's me, Joe.
Well, I
Right.
think it's easier to charge these days because I like photography too. My first camera was like a of course, it was a Polaroid.
A
back in the
Nokia
day,
phone.
But I started buying the smaller ones. And
gonna
it
say
was
a
all about
Nokia
the
phone.
pixels
Right.
and what size and how far you can do it, how big you can blow the pictures up, things like that. So I'm thinking in today's days, you don't have to pay for film and things like that. All you just need is a big size memory card, right?
I mean, the whole thing is just your time, and,
Oh, yeah, your time, of
and
course,
your talent. So I mean, that's what determines the cost, and then it also depends on what you want.
Right.
I mean, you'd be surprised. I had a group, a couple asked me to do the wedding. So it's okay. I give them the price. And then they say, well, can you just shoot the church part?
Wow. Wow. It went in half.
That is funny.
Nah, if I'm gonna spend my time, I got to do the whole thing.
No, you know what he was thinking? He said, but look.
Or you get the person that says, well, how much to do family pictures? Well, how about if I just get 5 pictures? I'm like,
Right.
That's worth your
what you
time.
want, one ring?
They trying to do their own package.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what?
You come up, you get all types of
I'm
stuff.
looking at you the 5 pictures.
Have you-
When you take the picture, you got it. Come on now.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna give him the old James Evans joint with the little flash on top of that joint he spit.
Right. Well, with social media and all that, that's killed all. Have you ever done pictures in the Go-Go's?
No, I don't.
You never done that?
I mean, I've done it for parties and stuff like that, but never actual go-go. And
Go-go or cabaret or anything like that?
Yeah, I've done cabarets and all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, parties, everything, but never a go-go. And I just realized that.
Yeah,
We're too busy partying all the damn time. I want to go. I don't want to stand around
Yo,
take
like,
pictures.
yeah, stop it. Hey.
What's your best photography moment? What's your best shoot you've done?
And then behind that, what's your worst?
Will.
There must be a lot of them.
The best? I don't know. I did a wedding in Barbados last year. That was fun.
Barbados.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was cool.
And that was about word of mouth.
That was cool, yeah. Actually, I went to school with the young lady, but I did a wedding in Barbados last year.
That's what's up. Man.
I worked with Vivica Fox.
Wow.
Funny story about that night. Vivica Fox and I can't think. Oh, Laz Alonso.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing like a promo, and I'm
That's the guy that got whooped
I'm
on,
with Laz Alonso, and he's taking pictures with a whole line of women.
Oh, yeah.
And every time he would take the picture, he would smile. But as soon as the woman walked away, he'd be like, oh, all right, man, one more.
That's funny.
And it was just funny because we was just chilling. He don't know me, I don't know him, but we had a good time that night.
Right.
Just laughing at the fact that, the women were just going crazy of him. He was like, man, I can't wait to get out of here.
Well, I think
Hey, but that's the price of fame.
men aren't
man.
as photogenic as women. I think
Man, that's the price of
probably
fame.
part of it too.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the price of fame.
Yeah, true.
That's part of it.
So-
You want to keep your fans, you got to keep them happy.
But we got some heavy topics coming in tonight, man. Our next joint gonna be coming in with, man. Do you know, or do you think you know what the word friend means? We got some heavy topics, man. So what we gonna do is, man, we gonna take a quick break, commercial, pay some bills, man, and we be right back.
Hey, this is Nate and we are the ladies of Let's Be Clear. You are now listening to Mike's Corner with
Mike, Score One Time, Chill Will, and Mr. Sean on Win DC Radio.
Meet us on the corner.
Yo, let me ask y'all something. Do you like a nice cigar every now and then like I do? Then I have the place for you. Invictus Cigar. It's a nice spot that I go to if you want to sit back and smoke a stogie and have a drink. By the way, if you don't want a cigar, they have hookah too. So go ahead and drop in there for their happy hour or ladies night. Invictus Cigars is located at 2068 Crane Highway in Waldorf, Maryland. They're open Sunday through Wednesday from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. and Thursday through Saturday from 12 p.m. to 2 a.m. Stop on by Invictus Cigars and see my man Malcolm and tell him that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you. You just might get a discount.
Hey, looking to purchase a new home? I got the real estate agent just for you. Check out Mr. Keena Keenwood, Realtor and CSR with Exit Landmark Realty in Clinton, Maryland. She lists and sells homes in Maryland and Washington, D.C., specializing in Southern Prince George's County and Northern Charles County, Maryland. New home sales, move-up buyers, and first-time home buyers are her specialty. To discuss your real estate needs, call or text Keena Keenwood at 240-375-4790. Let her know that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you.
Are you hungry like I am? Let me tell you what you should do. You should head right on over to DC's first IHOP located at 1523 Alabama Avenue Southeast, Washington, D.C. It's the first black-owned and operated IHOP in D.C. At IHOP, they want you to think of their table as your family's table. Create new memories and enjoy the food you love with the people you love. And they will take care of the cooking. We promise you that Raynetta and her team will take real good care of you. They are open Sunday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and open 24 hours on Friday and Saturday. So stop by and let them know that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you, and guess what? You just might get a discount.
Ladies, is it time to get that do done or get those nails and feet done? Fellas, what about you? Is it that time to get that fresh cut and shave? Well, Unique Looks Salon and Barbershop is the place to go. It's a one-stop shop. Ladies can get their hair, nails, and feet done, and fellas can get that dope cut or shave and nice hot face towel to match.
Unique Look Salon and Barbershop is located at 2323 Shadyside Avenue, Suitland, Maryland, where you can walk in or you can call the salon and make an appointment at 301-420-1338. Oh, when you get there or call, just let them know that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you. You might get a discount. Unique Looks is always looking for talented stylists and barbers to add to their family as well. So go check them out. Hey, welcome back, man. That's Mike's Corner, man.
Tap on the desk to me again. tap one more again. Tap one more again with an attitude. Little short, stubbly ass fingers like some little tater tots with knuckles.
Man, we about to get into these topics, man. It's gonna be a little sensitive for people, man. But I want to ask everybody, first of all, get into some hot topics, man. So we all know about the Starbucks thing about the two young men getting arrested for waiting for one of their other friends, or they was having a meeting with somebody.
All of them are realtors.
Yeah.
Realtors.
And the thing about it, from what I heard, was the white guy that was asking what they do.
Right, that's the one who he was
waiting for.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I wanted to ask your opinion. Like, I know, first of all, let me say Happy Emancipation Day.
That was yesterday.
Let me say happy birthday to my father, who passed away. He'd have been 65 this year, so happy birthday, Big Mike. Shout out to my main man, Chick, who had a birthday yesterday as well.
Happy birthday, Chick.
Shout out to my main man, Chick. Happy birthday to my man, Martin Lawrence.
Happy birthday
yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, no, man. But happy birthday to all of them. But to Emancipation Day, where we supposed to have come so far, we still had this situation. We had this situation at Starbucks. So I wanted to know y'all opinion on that situation. Like, for me, it's like, me personally, like everybody's saying, oh, we came so far, which we did. We have come a long way, and we still have a long way to go. Mm-hmm. But again, it's like it's a reminder of how far we shouldn't have to go that much further to be equal. You know what I'm saying? So I just
Still got a long way to
It's
go.
called a treadmill, man.
I mean, I just want to know y'all opinion on that. What y'all think about that?
It's sad. In my opinion, it's sad, man. That after seeing all these deaths, see what our black leaders went through back in the day, people getting locked up for dumb things, dogs sicked on them, water hoses, all that. And I know it's not that brutal these days, but
It can be.
it can be in certain places that you don't know, like
Some places
But just
think-
they got shot.
cameras are around now, so it's just now being seen. But this has been going on forever.
But just think about what we not seeing. Everything's
Exactly.
not. Everything's not hitting the news.
And it's just sad, man. That
You know what I'm saying?
There's no progress. Like, what is going on? What does it take for somebody to wake up and say, you know what? There's no progress.
It's
We
not
need to do
just
something.
one person.
Like, can you name 2 or 3 civil rights
When
leaders
are
now?
we going to
that's
wake
here?
up and just say,
I mean,
we as a
Nobody
people-
you can probably depend on one.
Right,
like
exactly.
that whole said.
I mean,
Al Sharpton in the mirror taking selfies. Like,
Yeah, exactly. He getting his sexy
well,
on. I don't
think
know.
the difference is now, though, you might not have a one focused, dedicated civil rights leader, but now people are more aware and awake about what's going on. And by us being able to share it on our social medias and voice opinions to now these different companies and tearing down different people and places with our social medias and our opinions, it helps. So it's like we all, activists at this point. So it's just, I don't know. It's a thing that's going to have to be worked on for years to come. But eventually, people will learn that we're powerful enough to make change. And I think what we have to learn is that we're powerful enough to make change.
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree.
as a group of people, as a race of people, we could put Starbucks out of business or really hurt their business. If if Black Panther can come out and every Black person go see Black Panther till it made over $1 billion. What is
Not
that
only
saying?
that, a lot of people were actually wearing the kente clothes. Once
That's what I'm
that
saying.
message
But-
got out, people
but-
were wearing
but
African
even
garbs.
even some Caucasian people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. My thing with that was like, because it was done. Look, starting with Rosa Parks. I'm gonna say start with Rosa Parks, but the movement was started with Rosa Parks. But like you said, if you decide to say, well, hey, all Black people, let's not eat at let's not drink Starbucks, so let's do all that. It can make an impact, but Black people only want to use their voice when it's convenient. You know what I'm saying? When it's a situation where it's convenient, where they think their voice can be heard, or I want to speak out against the Trayvon Martin or the Mike Brown. They want to they want to be up in arms. But when you have certain situations of this magnitude to say this and say that, they want to speak on it for a second, and then go to Starbucks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the part about me that's kind of messed up. And what's even worse, shout out to my main man Dooney, my tattoo guy. We will be setting up another tattoo joint too as well. But he said a lot of people, everybody's scared to lose their bag, and that's true. A lot of, a lot of people are. That's as we said. I'll say African Americans. I would say that, even though I'll say Black Americans too, though. That's in a position to talk and speak and have that money. They don't really want to jump on the political side of the table because they don't want to lose money.
That's the
A
big
la,
part.
they don't want to take that Kaepernick now.
Right.
Well, people of all the people in that stature, they don't know but one color, and that's green. You know, if
It's
you
all-
want to lose
yeah.
some green, they not going.
But
They're
depending
not
on
backing
how-
you.
even if you
it's
got
gonna cost
that-
me money, I'm not backing
even
you.
if you got
That's
that
what
money
it
and you
is.
got that name,
Yeah.
you really got to be mindful of what you do and what you step your foot in.
you
Because
do.
even though you're going to do it for the right cause and right purpose, you still going to have that one person on the other side saying, well, hold up. So if you're going to
You
side
got that
with them,
advisor. You got
Hey,
your
see,
advisor
that's
or your
the thing.
management because they're the ones that's supposed to protect
Right.
your brand, and we understand that.
Has Magic Johnson come out and said anything? Because he's a big shareholder in Starbucks.
yeah, he's.
He
I
ain't
haven't
said
heard-
Nah, I
nothing,
don't
but
think-
the main CEO did come out and
But
say
you know what?
something.
I don't think he's a major owner of Starbucks no more.
No more. What, he
Yeah,
sold it?
I think he sold.
He
his
probably
I think
sold
he
it
sold
'cause-
his Starbucks and he sold the Fridays. I think he did.
Okay.
I could be wrong,
I
but
would look-
when
I would look that
he
up.
bought the Dodgers,
Yeah.
I
he
think that's
bought
when he
the-
did when he bought the job.
when he bought the Dodgers, he
Right.
sold his share of Starbucks,
Okay.
and I'm gonna check into that score, but I think he sold his share of Starbucks and Fridays. Because
But-
matter of fact, he sold because that's not even his boulevard no more. I don't think
the
so.
movie
Boulevard,
theater.
no.
Yeah.
Boulevard, Boulevard.
But his name's still on it,
Yeah,
right?
Escape Theater.
Yeah, but that's like Joe Dad's restaurant. It's not Joe Thousand. It ain't been Joe Thousand restaurant in
But-
10, 15 years.
I feel you, but if your name is on something and something like that happens there, you still got to come out
he
speaking.
sold
No, you
it.
don't.
I mean,
that's
He sold his
again.
rights.
Like I
that's
said,
representing my name.
no,
Would you,
no.
Would you feel
again?
compelled to say something?
Like I just said, like Joe Thousand restaurant on
Yeah.
King Street.
Okay.
It's not his restaurant no more.
Does it
But they
still
still
say Joe?
say Joe Thousand
Okay.
restaurant.
But
It's still got his
so-
pictures in their
He
joint.
He sold his rights
That's
to
your
him.
name.
Yeah.
So the restaurant name Good Mike Reed, and something
If
happened
I-
bad happened there. You
if
never
you-
come out
I
speak
can't.
about
I
it.
don't own that restaurant.
You don't have to, but it's
No,
representing
I'm
your
not.
name. You never
Mm-mm.
call the CEO and be like,
No,
"Look,
I
Reed,
need to call y'all and find
y'all
out.
representing me." You know,
They not representing me.
okay.
They just using my. That's like when people say Floyd Mayweather gonna be at this party. You know what I'm saying? Even though he not, he might come through there for $10,000 for like 5 minutes and leave.
Right. It's not his part.
It's not his party, but you advertising Floyd Mayweather. If something happened at that party,
Oh no, that's not the
It-
same,
it-
Mike. That's
nah,
not the
it's-
same.
'cause you-
I'm
nah,
talking about a
it's
place
the
of
same.
business with your name on it.
at this club tonight, it's Floyd
It's the
Mayweather.
same thing.
So you got to look at it that way. Becky says she believes some type of racism will always exist, but until those responsible are held accountable, nothing is going to change. We as people need to remain consistent and not just when something happens, which is true. And then 2 days later, the guy went to go use the bathroom. They told him no. But the Caucasian white dude that walked in the bathroom, the black guy stood right there waiting for him to come out. And he said, "Did you?" He said, "You wouldn't use the bathroom?" He was like, "Yeah." He said, "Did you buy something?" He was like, "Nah." He said, "So they just gave you the code?" He was like, "Yeah." So he walked them back to the counter and said, "This is Winston right
He
here."
definitely got it right.
He said, "This is Winston right here. He didn't buy anything. He didn't order anything, but y'all just strictly gave him the code. Y'all told me I couldn't even get the code to use the bathroom in Starbucks."
Well, a lot of that is just, we have a stereotype, especially as black men.
Absolutely.
People don't trust us.
Yeah. You sitting there hanging out and yeah.
I mean,
What are they up to?
if you watch the
Let's
movie-
be clear.
We got
Next
those-
week,
we got-
Tuesday, 6 to 8 p.m.
There you go,
That
that plug.
He's
That
getting
plug.
good at this. He's getting good.
we don't trust each other.
if you watch the media, you watch anything dealing with the media, we're supposed to be animals. We're not supposed
Yes,
to
that's
sit
true.
here and talk and get along with each other. I'm supposed to be out
Yeah.
knocking somebody in the head and raping somebody and all this other stuff. So America doesn't trust us. They don't believe in us. They don't trust us. So if I walk into an establishment and I want to use the bathroom, they're going to look at me like, he might do something. He might go in the bathroom and use drugs. He might tear it up.
It's
He
terrible.
might steal all the towels. It's,
Right.
It's just stereotypes. And
Yeah,
people
sad.
are scared.
Well, let me ask this question: Are you blaming the cops?
Me?
Not just anybody. I mean,
I'm blaming the
you
manager.
blame
It
the
all,
cops
it all
for
depends.
arresting them?
I'm
What
blaming
for
the
in
manager on
Starbucks?
Yeah, in Starbucks.
Because the cops only come to do what they were asked to
Well,
do.
yeah. Well,
They were told-
No, they share part of the blame too. Because I would say this as a police officer.
You're going to ask the question.
I'm asking like, okay, what are they doing? They say they loitering. Excuse me, young man, what are y'all doing in here? And if you say, well, we're waiting for a friend of ours, we're having a meeting, so we didn't want to order anything until he got here. Okay, check out. I mean, you can go an extra step to dissolve an issue of this magnitude.
I can play devil's advocate on that.
You see what I'm saying? If you go that extra step as an officer, you can. This issue wouldn't have made it to the front line.
yeah, you got to ready to diffuse it.
But
depending on what that guy said when he made that initial call.
Evidently, they must say who? You talking about the Starbucks people?
Yeah.
They say it's two black guys in here loitering.
Yeah.
It was loitering. That's all it was.
well, that's
But yeah, like
that's
20,
against-
30 other people in there for the doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And didn't order anything as well. That's why the white lady
Well, everybody's
videotaped it.
Okay.
That's why
okay.
she videoed.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's totally wrong. But if they had a sign outside posted that says no loitering, which is loitering.
My man.
Well, no.
I
Doing
mean,
it
I
said-
just been to look.
They can't even have it because
I know it's apartment complexes.
They got hot
a lot of
spots
places
in
that say no
Starbucks.
loitering.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
go to
you right.
Wawa.
They got hot spots.
You got hot
in
spots there.
Starbucks. So I mean, you can
And
sit
just
there.
like a Panera Bread. Yeah.
So here's the issue.
Hold
Here's
up.
the
My
issue.
man Dooney
Here-
said, you know what? They was too ready for Coachella, but not ready to go to bat for our cause.
Yeah. Wow. Good one.
Good one, Dooney. That's a real good one.
So here's the issue. Technically, their store policy, and I looked it up. Their store policy is you will be loitering if you go in their store and don't order anything.
That
if you
is
just sitting
loitering.
around, that is
That
loitering.
is loitering.
that is.
I mean, hey.
But the problem is, we all know that people do that every day.
Every
at
day.
Starbucks.
So it's
But
discretional.
You're not the right color to do it.
Right.
Well,
So if
It's
you
the
see,
perception that they want to give off.
but it's the stereotypes. Who the manager saw two black men sitting in there, and did you see the
And they
guy?
wasn't. But you know what? I was going to say that they wasn't in business attire. They
No.
was just
Right.
dressed like us.
Right.
Right.
So that's threatening. it's not threatening to us, but to them, it's threatening, and that's where the problem comes in. Stop being scared. You can't be
It's in the
threatened
heart
by
of
everything.
Philly. What the?
Right.
You can't be
You
threatened by every
in Philly
black man.
right
It's
now.
in the heart of Philly.
Right
though.
now,
Like,
you in
come on,
Titletown
dude.
right
You gonna
now.
see a lot of
Right.
black people there, man.
Erica, shout out to Erica who's watching us from New York. Said the revolution will not be televised. Everyone is getting tired of the nonsense. She agreed. All it took was for someone to ask the right questions, and they could have diffused the situation.
Right.
In both instances, because when the guy asked for the bathroom, they called the police. She said, "Get the camera out of my face." She said, "This is my store." He was like, "This ain't your store. You don't own Starbucks." She's having the store manager. He said, I want this to have document. I'm telling you, I'm putting this on the shade room. I'm putting this on everything to show how y'all be, what y'all doing." And again, they sit there, throw something in the face of, as I saw Malcolm X, Denzel Malcolm X, when they said they always do something to take us back, but then they always throw us that stake out there to let us think we could go on somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We as people got to understand. We got to understand when you being hoodwinked, bamboozled,
Run them up.
But it's been a
Run 'em
time
up.
like I've even had like I think it was at not the Boulevard, the new Woodmore Town Center. They got a Subway up there. I was just coming out of Foot Action, and I needed to use the bathroom. Went in Subway, and I said, "Can I use your bathroom?" We said, "Well, you got to purchase something." So I said, "All right, well, let me get that cookie." I bought the cookie so I can use the bathroom because they got a law where if you're not a paying customer, you
No,
can't
but
use
that's
our
fine,
public.
though.
And it say no public restroom.
But that's fine.
Well, they still gave you.
So
the
I mean,
option.
it's like Starbucks though. They saying if you're not a customer, you can't use our restroom. You can't sit in.
But
and
that
just loiter.
no, that's fine.
Right.
But when you turn me away and then in 2 seconds you let this Caucasian
That-
come right,
you're
then I have
right.
a problem.
That's where they made the mistake.
We don't. It's not equal. It's not an equal situation right here. That's
You're
where we have a
right.
problem.
Exactly. You got a point there.
You know what I'm saying? So you can have like in New York. We went to New York for the ball drop.
Oh,
I don't care where you went.
Yeah.
I don't care what color you were.
Yeah,
You can't use the bathroom.
that's what they said.
Unless you pay.
You have to pay. You not just pay. You got to eat.
Yeah.
Yes,
Lincoln, that's
You
an
got-
experience, man.
You
Look,
have to eat. Like you cannot just say everywhere is taped up. No public bathroom.
No
You and they were strict. Far to my knowledge, every color.
yeah, it don't matter who you were.
No matter who you was.
I mean, because
People were down there wearing Pampers,
Oh,
man,
yeah,
because
people
they out
down
there
there
all
diapers.
day, man.
Yeah.
What?
So
Yes.
no
Yeah.
Porta Johns, no nothing.
No.
You just,
No Porta Johns.
No.
Oh, people was down there all day with Pampers
all
on.
day, man. Just
it ain't that
It's
important.
that serious to
I'm
them
not
people,
wearing
though.
no pamper to see the
That's
ball
We
what
are
they
drop.
doing,
serious.
bro.
I understand.
I'm telling
We
you,
know
not
we're not
lying.
doing it.
But you wear pamper any other time.
Where's your baby
But you
rattle?
won't wear one to watch the ball drop.
Wow.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, man. It's we can't become. And I agree that we come a long way. We have, but it's they're so quick to remind us that y'all MFers and y'all ends got a long way to go.
You still got a long way to go.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
and I have not been a victim of direct racism or again, I haven't had that situation, so I'm kind of fortunate and glad and blessed that I haven't. But that still don't mean I don't understand what somebody else go through. Because
Right.
I've always been a person to tell you, I ain't never telling you what I heard. I'm just gonna tell you what I know. So I haven't had that. I haven't had that against me, but in that situation, I feel and can understand. I can understand. I can't say I feel. I can understand how that would affect a person. And then, like you said, Starbucks CEO came out, made the apology, but how far is that really gonna go?
It's gonna last till it go away.
I mean, I think it does have an effect. I mean, at some point, people start to question what they do.
Right?
For example, the manager that actually called the police, they let him go.
Yeah,
He had no
immediately.
job.
Yeah, fine.
So people will start to think, you know what?
Because either way, it's gonna mess
Just
up
go
their
ahead and
money.
use that bathroom, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's all good.
because things are discretional.
Either
you
way,
know?
it's gonna mess up their money. Because the thing is, if the CEO when it came out,
Yeah.
they'd have really been protesting heavily.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
they probably would have shut the store down.
Right.
But then, so if he wouldn't have made a move like that to fire the manager,
Yeah. You had to make that
He
move.
had to
something,
make that-
something
yeah.
had to happen because if you want to continue to make that money that you're making, you
Yeah,
got to
that
make a move.
That move had to be made because
Now, did he do it out of compassion and understanding what the two gentlemen went through?
no, I mean we don't know.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But
we don't know.
But
But
got
you know,
people-
it's a board.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Shut this door right quick. What we gonna do? Oh, we gotta let him go.
Yeah.
We got to have damage control.
He knew.
You
he
know
was
somebody. You know.
And now they got training coming out.
Well, no corporation, no company wants people picketing in
biggest
front of their
companies
stores.
out there.
And
No.
they don't want you know, this is national news
Right.
right now.
Well, they
so
protested
you
in the
definitely don't
store
want
the other day.
Yeah.
It might be international. Starbucks is all over the world.
But the thing about it, we know how much money we spend everywhere. We already know as a race, if we actually really do it, if we really sit back and hold our dollars back,
Man, I'm trying to tell you,
Yeah.
I
we'll
don't
cripple
think
a lot of
us
business.
do know that's the problem.
Right,
That's
but
why
yeah.
I made the example earlier about Black Panther. I mean, okay, of course, you know, it just wasn't black people
The
going
choice.
to see it,
Right.
but over $1 billion in sales.
Right. And
That's a
still
lot- that's a
growing.
lot.
yeah, we had
But see,
majority of that.
That's a lot to
it's,
spend
it's,
about.
but it's still growing.
But see, until we all figure it out, if they ever just sit back and think, because see, they already know how much money we putting into their pockets.
Yeah.
So some of them already know, well, look, we need to keep these people in our
But
pockets.
it's
We do. You're
always
right.
a
Because-
temporary thing. I guarantee you, half of our race is still shopping at H&M. But look how quick that went away. I guarantee you. I mean, if you go out to St. Charles Town Center, I guarantee you see about 20 to 30 black people still going in that store.
Like Dooney said, it's just like
See
the
what I'm saying?
NFL. They would stop for a minute and they'd be right back
right
drinking
back.
latte.
Yeah, it dies away.
But I think
Like with the H&M
Because
thing,
we don't stick with it.
whatever
See,
happened to
with
that?
right with the H&M
That's the
thing, but
point. It goes away.
I think if it doesn't affect you directly, you're not gonna really,
Yeah, that's what I said. Like,
you're not gonna really mess up your money or do whatever. You're not
and
gonna change
but
your
what-
ways
but
because
what Scott said earlier, like, where's the black leaders that say, okay, look, let's do
Yeah,
this?
let's do this,
Where
man.
we don't have
Right.
that Martin Luther King. Where
We don't have
gonna
them,
do
man,
the march
because-
and say, you know what, everybody, let's take 2 days
Let
off
me
of
tell you
going to
why.
Starbucks.
But you know who
Money.
are the new civil
Yeah.
leaders?
And then, like with
hip hop.
it's always money, man.
Hip hop class.
It's
It ain't
always
necessarily
about
good.
money.
nah, it ain't.
It's not good, but I'm just saying
It
that's
ain't
that's
necessary. It's a
that's
handful of
what
'em.
that's what our
And
community is following the most.
the way
these
they
days.
dress is definitely in a good situation.
Yeah, but I mean,
you
cause
know,
see,
it's horrible.
everything is down to money. Back
It is.
then, Martin Luther King, everybody else, they weren't really tripping off money. But now you
Nah.
got people. Well, I need to get this sidekick, so y'all need to push me something on the side
Right.
for me to go do this for y'all.
Man, that's crazy.
That's what it is, though.
it's-
but that's
everything
what
is
it
money.
because everything
Green,
that you
it's
do,
all-
everything that you do, because people look at everything they do as a brand. I don't want to do nothing to tarnish my brand, and especially with the Colin Kaepernick thing, like the situation, like he got invited to the Ravens camp,
Right.
and they asked him, "Are you going to still kneel for the flag?" And he was like, "I don't know what I would do. You know what? We good."
Mm-hmm.
They rescinded the offer. They rescinded his. Wait, no,
that-
I'm
it
sorry,
had
it wasn't the
nothing to do
Ravens.
with
It
the
wasn't the
Ravens.
Ravens. It was the Seattle. It was Seattle.
Oh, Seattle.
Seattle
Yeah,
offered him
okay.
the joint. Are you gonna steal what's your con? He was like,
Right.
I don't know. You gotta
really-
protect that brand.
You really gotta believe in what you believe in wholeheartedly. If that's you, do you? You know,
Yeah.
if you stand for what you believe in wholeheartedly, what you want to stand for.
And as a
We don't
smart,
have
as a
nobody
smart
like that.
person, as a smart businessman, or if you are your brand, you need to learn how to take care of your money regardless. But you get to a point where you got. First of all, I don't know a person's lifestyle, but if you give me something like $5 million, I ain't never
I
working
ain't
again.
never working again.
Right.
Ain't never
Because
got
you know how to
work again.
flip it. Yeah, you know how to spit into your. Yeah, you're gonna continue to live lifestyle the way
Yeah.
you're living it.
And
You
then I
gonna have
know,
something to fall back
I
on.
know if it's
Right.
a situation like this joint ain't guaranteed anyway. I need to go. I had to have my financial advisor. And this is what I need every year. Like people always talking about how Allen Iverson broke. He ain't broke. His finance people give him $1 million every year in January. If you spend that money, that's on you.
Mm-hmm.
But his bills are always paid.
Right.
And then when he get
See
45,
the necklaces he had.
when he get 45, he
He
get
gets-
$45,000 a month for the rest of his life.
Right.
When he get 55, he get that
Ice
$25 million from Reebok. So he got good people in his corner. You got to maintain and take care of your money, and you can be an advocate for whatever you want to be or not.
Right.
We just have to educate ourselves more when it comes to money. And
Oh, yes, I
how to
totally
do it,
agree,
when to
Link.
do it,
I agree.
and everything else.
Oh,
Man,
now you hit it right
Also-
there, Slim.
Also, too, I mean, I tell my kids, you know, this situation with the police and all that stuff, man, take that whipping. We gonna write and get us the flyest lawyer we can get. We not gonna argue in the street. I'm not arguing with a cop in the
No,
street.
not. Just go
Go
ahead
ahead,
and
go
just
ahead,
follow
go-
the. Yeah,
go
what they
ahead.
asked for.
Videotape this while you whip my
Everybody,
ass,
because you
and
know
then
it's
I'm going
somebody out there with a camera.
I'm going straight to a lawyer.
Yeah.
And we gonna handle it that way.
Because you
And
know it's somebody with a
what-
camera.
and what will happen is if we start doing more of complaining and going to these leaders and filing these lawsuits for racial discrimination and police brutality, at some point, those police chiefs gonna be like, "Hey, man, we can't afford to keep paying out these lawsuits, man. Stop.
And
It's gonna stop.
And I'm glad you said something about the police.
You know, you gonna stop being racially biased towards black folks because we can't afford to keep making these lawsuits, and that's what's gonna cause it to stop.
And that's why I'm glad you said about the police, because now in D.C., they're making all black all police officers take sensitivity training. Now, how much would that help? I have no idea. How much would it affect people? I still have no idea. But do you feel as though that's a start?
To me, that's I don't see the point. I really don't.
Because they was like, I saved it today. I was like, oh, really? So this is our first plan of action towards a situation. They're now required to take African American history classes to improve understanding of the community.
But I mean, what does that
You
do,
cannot take an African American history class to understand me today.
No, you're not. And like I said, I said this a long time ago.
Right is right and wrong is wrong.
That's the bottom line.
I just say you put officers from that community in that community to police it because they know about that area. You know,
you're right.
I just feel like they got to police their own neighborhoods.
You can't
put me in Connecticut or somebody fresh out of Maine down in Southeast DC,
right? But
policing.
But didn't the Philly chief said that he sent his officers to the Holocaust and the African American Museum?
It's still not gonna
that's part of their training.
That's not feeling it.
So he's trying to, I guess cover for them like they weren't being racial biased when they arrested the two guys.
Come on, man.
No,
I don't know.
That don't make.
And the Statue of Justice has a blindfold on.
That's right. That still doesn't.
Allah, as we said, Meek Mills yesterday went to court.
Okay.
Judge still told him get out of here.
Get out.
Is it the same judge or different judge?
Same judge.
Why?
She said no. She said we had taken consideration and everything. Matter of fact, come back and see me in June.
Let me ask you a question. Wow. It's just like with Roger Goodell in the NFL. Why am I going to see the same person to appeal what they already said before? Like they're going to change their mind. It's not going to happen. Give me a new judge. Hey. I thought that's how an appeal works.
I don't even know if
I want to go to a separate judge to see how he feels about it because the last one obviously didn't care. I thought that's what an appeal process was.
You got to go higher, go to the Supreme Court and that
that's
kind
what
of stuff.
I'm saying. Like, but wow, man.
Yeah, so that was a situation yesterday. Like, wow, that he thought he was getting out, and they was like, "Well, nah, we're gonna just postpone it." Dealing with because the police that arrested him on initial drug charge was already convicted as being a dirty cop anyway.
Mm-hmm.
They just hit him in
and
the
that's what they feeding on. That's what they going off.
Man, everything's about money.
They going after that cop.
I had a situation today, man. I got a car right here. Shout out to you, Francis Paul, and PG County Inspector. Came by my yard. I have a car. I have an Acura. I don't know about my Acura. It's in the yard, but it's in my front yard. Because I got a long driveway, so I move cars around there now. I just sat it in the driveway. Now the battery's dead, so it's been sitting there for a few weeks. Guy came by. He's like, you can't have your car in the yard with no tags on it. You have to have it garage, or you have to have it tagged and insured. And I'm like, are you kidding me? My private property.
It's my yard.
That's PG County code. And I think Rushan Brecker is the guy now.
I think he's
trying
to get a promotion.
But there is a code that's in PG County. Yeah.
Did you find it for yourself? Because I was under the impression that if you keep the car covered, they can't do anything.
They can't do nothing about it
because they can't look up under the.
I asked him that. He said they can come. They can't come in your yard. Because I had a dead tree in my backyard, and it was very tall, stood above the house. But basically, they made us cut it down by a certain date.
Wow.
Or they were going to give us fines.
Yeah, you got a homeowner association, right?
That tree costs $1,900 to cut down.
Man, we're going to take a quick break, man. We're going to take a quick break and pay some bills.
No, we don't have
and we're going to get right back. We will do the topic next segment, though. Do you really know what a friend is?
Hell with them friends, man.
We forgot all about that. We got in a whole different situation. But that will be our next topic. We're going to take a quick break. Hey, we'll be right back.
We are the ladies of Let's Be Clear. You are now listening to Mike's Corner with
Mike, Score One Time, Chill Will, and Mr. Sean on Win DC Radio.
Meet us on the corner.
Yo, let me ask y'all something. Do you like a nice cigar every now and then like I do? Then I have the place for you. Invictus Cigar. It's a nice spot that I go to if you want to sit back and smoke a stogie and have a drink. By the way, if you don't want a cigar, they have hookah too. So go ahead and drop in there for their happy hour or ladies' night. Invictus Cigars is located at 2068 Crane Highway in Waldorf, Maryland. They're open Sunday through Wednesday from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. and Thursday through Saturday from 12 p.m. to 2 a.m. Stop on by Invictus Cigars and see my man Malcolm and tell him that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you. You just might get a discount.
Hey, looking to purchase a new home? I got the real estate agent just for you. Check out Mr. Kenny Kingwood, Realtor and CSR with Exit Landmark Realty in Clinton, Maryland. She lists and sells homes in Maryland and Washington, D.C., specializing in Southern Prince George's County and Northern Charles County, Maryland. New home sales, move-up buyers, and first-time home buyers are her specialty. To discuss your real estate needs, call or text Akina Kingwood at 240-375-4790. Let her know that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you.
Are you hungry like I am? Let me tell you what you should do. You should head right on over to DC's first IHOP located at 1523 Alabama Avenue Southeast, Washington, D.C. It's the first black-owned and operated IHOP in D.C. At IHOP, they want you to think of their table as your family's table. Create new memories and enjoy the food you love with the people you love. And they will take care of the cooking. We promise you that Renata and her team will take real good care of you. They are open Sunday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and open 24 hours on Friday and Saturday. So stop by and let them know that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you. And guess what? You just might get a discount.
Ladies, is it time to get that do done or get those nails and feet done? Fellas, what about you? Is it that time to get that fresh cut and shave? Well, Unique Looks Salon and Barbershop is the place to go. It's a one-stop shop. Ladies can get their hair, nails, and feet done, and fellas can get that dope cut or shave and nice hot face towel to match.
Unique Look Salon and Barbershop is located at 2323 Shadyside Avenue, Suitland, Maryland, where you can walk in or you can call the salon and make an appointment at 301-420-1338. Oh, when you get there or call, just let them know that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you. You might get a discount. Unique Looks is always looking for talented stylists and barbers to add to their family as well. So go check them out. Welcome back, Mike's Corner. We've been a little overboard with the last conversation, man. I guess we get sensitive when you talk about our black
talks, man.
About our black community and stuff like that. Where we need to come together, though. We do need to come together at the end of the day to stand for something. Because if you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything.
You're gonna fall for any old thing. But like I tell y'all all the time, if you ain't on the corner, you're in the middle of the street. We here on Mike's Corner. Let's get it.
So. I was if any of y'all know about the show last week, a shout out to Janine and Becky, man, ladies, Let's Be Clear. They had a good show, great show last week, man. They was talking about a variety of topics, but what happened was they was talking about, I think one of the topics came about friends. So we
I said, you know what? Well, that's when Sean started crying.
Look, hold on. Look, y'all, everybody. Really? Yes, I'm gonna come on and say it. Yes, I did cry. I did get emotional last week.
You got emotional. Don't say
it was
cried.
Serious. You know, it was something, that happened, and yeah.
We all human. We all human.
I'm a man. I'm
I'm a man.
secure.
I'm a man, damn it.
I'm secure. Because if I got to cry, damn it.
Kleenex or puffs.
If I got to cry, man, I'm going to cry.
Sean, you use Kleenex or puffs?
Man, I use my
You
shirt.
look like a puffs dude.
Really?
But one of the biggest issues that I took from it, man, and people, I was thinking like, man, because all the people that we deal with that's in our circles, and we all have them people that say they friends, but we know that they ain't friends. And what I wanted to know was like, do y'all think people really know or understand what it takes or what it means to be a friend? Like, what does that word mean?
I don't think people understand that I think one thing people don't understand that there are a level of friends.
Yeah, different levels.
So I consider you a friend.
Of course.
Right, Mike? Mm-hmm. But I also, as your friend, know that you got some real close friends.
Right.
Like 32, Chicken, all them other dudes that you've been knowing around for years. You know what I'm saying? So...
Hey man, I think Barry Bonds just hit a home run. Look! I heard something go, and it's out of here.
So you got different.
No,
level,
you right. It's
you
levels.
got different level of friends. Them friends that you like, you might have friends that you went to school with, or that you know all your life,
right?
And they hold a different value than say me, where I know you from the club, or I know you from this place. You know what I'm saying? So you got different level of friends.
Right.
Then you got them friends that you ain't talk to, but you pick up right where y'all left off whenever y'all see each other. Right. So I don't think...
like me and you did.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't think people understand that there's so many different level of friends. Then you got the people that you work with. You know, y'all cool, y'all friends. But as soon as you leave that job, you don't talk to ass no more.
Till next Monday.
Till you see him in the grocery store, you leave the job. You don't see him you don't talk to him till you see him in the grocery store.
So true.
It's just so many levels
out of sight, out of mind,
friends.
friends.
Man, I got one friend, man. You
don't have any friends, Sean.
What?
Let's go.
Say Sean ain't got no friends.
Hey, Lincoln, I'm gonna give you a pass, dog. I'm giving you a pass tonight, boy, because I'm gonna fire your ass up in a minute.
No, but yeah, I agree. It is levels.
A friend of mine grew up together.
Not the one from last week.
No, not that one.
Okay.
Hell no.
Okay.
But the thing is, Joker called me up a couple months ago. Sent me a text. He's friends with me and Quake. Y'all know Quake. So I'm like, shorty, young, I'm getting married August 17th. I want you in the wedding. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, no problem. So I'm thinking like, well, damn, dog. I said, did you ask Quake? Wow. Nah. He said, why? I said, because we all was cool, but, he said, nah. As we grew older, me and you grew more closer as friends versus him and Quake.
So what you saying is, you was Trey, and he was Doughboy. Then all of a sudden, he was Trey, and he was Ricky.
I don't know, man, but and so I was like, I said, so do you want me to tell Quake to come to the joint? Like, yeah. I said, all right.
So he left it up to you to invite him?
Nah, well, he said Quake was invited.
Okay.
But he just went in the wedding. Okay. So I was like, damn, that's kind of,
Sean can't just go invite somebody to somebody's wedding.
Nah, but, but it was just like, damn. You really know who your real friends are. You know what I'm saying?
Take offense to it.
Yeah, even though I didn't think, I know we cool, we close, grew up together, this and that, go see these, all this. I just never thought it was like, I thought we was all cool.
Right.
I wouldn't want to pick, but you know what I'm saying? But it's like, when he shot that bomb, I was like, damn, dog. So, you do feel a certain kind of way about me, blah, blah. So,
yeah. But that's true, though. As you grow older.
Great part, right? That saved me some money. He ain't got to go run the tux.
Right. I went to the gym. I went to the gym last night, and I actually ran into
a dumbbell.
I ran into a dumbbell.
One of your friends is a dumbbell. Are you calling him a dummy, like Lincoln?
And I haven't seen this guy in like over 30 years.
Wow.
Since being in the old neighborhood.
Okay.
And
what neighborhood?
Yeah, it was like you said, that.
Just pick up
where we left off at, right. And we were out there for like 2 hours just talking. Just catching up and everything, right. And we exchanged numbers and things, and it's like, man, we got to stay in contact with each other.
Yeah.
Because there's rare people that come in your life that that you lose contact with and you get back in contact with, because they're just some true genuine people.
But you know what? Yeah. When you said that, it made me think about something.
What did you done?
This dude right here, Lincoln, look at his head, Joe. But nah, seriously. But I was just reading somebody's Corneer said they got your back.
Yeah, Dooney said a friend is a person who knows the worst things about you and is still your friend. Cheryl said real friends have your back through the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I think all of us pretty much will have each other's back before some of our friends that we are closer with. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think differently. I mean, I agree with Link said earlier a little bit, but there's levels to it. But with me, I think if you my friend, you should cherish the fact that you're my friend.
Right.
You should be happy that you my friend. And the reason I say it that way is because I'm happy and I cherish the fact that I'm your friend.
Right.
I'm happy.
You see what I'm saying? I am that guy that will have that argument at 2, 3 in the morning because you in a situation and I got to come and get you.
Right.
I'm that guy that you can call any single time that, hey, because I'm that guy. Because I do it because that's what a friend does.
Right.
Regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I cherish the fact. So it might seem conceited or say no. I might seem conceited or people might not understand. But it's like, what you mean cherish the fact? Cherish the fact that I'm your friend. If you're able to become in my circle, be happy because I'm happy that I'm in your circle.
Let me ask y'all a question. What should be the top? How you want to say it? Characteristics of a true good friend. What should be that one?
Honesty, loyalty.
I don't know about that.
I think it's
honesty and loyalty.
I would say I don't want you as a friend. You need to be just as confident as I am, because when you have somebody that's not confident around you, they bring you down. Mm-hmm. They start to get jealous. They start to get envious, and that's when the hating.
That's
and
not
then
your friend.
That's not your friend.
But that's not your friend.
But
that's not your level.
You might not know that.
But when you listen, now feel me on this. Like you said, your friends got a level. Like when you just like Sean said, like you said that we grew closer to friends, like you and the guy. Mm. But that's the levels. Like when you get to that point, like if you start hating, like you know what, we cool, but I see.
All right, but let me ask
you. So your levels start dropping down. Your levels
So let me ask you this: since you got the show, and the show's doing successful, and you're growing with your show,
right?
Have you lost anybody?
Yes,
exactly. But
am I cool with it? I'm ecstatic about it.
But at first, you
because
thought
the true color came out.
But you thought they were your friends. So
yeah,
this person, whoever it was, didn't have the same confidence, didn't have the same drive as you.
Right. So I had to test other people and get them to understand that it's straight things you have to go through to get to that point. Like you can't just be like, you know what, I'm done. Hey, Link, forget that photography stuff. Let's go over here and do something else. No, I got to let Link finish that photography thing out with his group to see if that group, you know what? They don't got that same passion I got. They don't have that same thought process. They're not trying to grow with me. So, yeah, you learn that. And sometimes with friends, you say, is you cool with losing that friend? Then you be like, yeah, because you know why? He really wasn't ever a friend in the first place.
Right. There you go. Hit it on the head.
Really wasn't ever a friend in the first place.
But why do we give them so many chances?
Because they was on that level, because of what you've been through, because what you seen that person go through, what that person seen you go through. So you was blinded. Your eyes was wide shut.
Right. So if both of y'all got the same struggle going on, and y'all still going through the same thing, but once that one person starts doing a whole lot better, and then if that one person starts showing you shade and hate, like, well, man, you ain't on the same level. You acting all this and that. Nah, I just moved forward and you stayed
said it the best.
stagnant.
Like people say I changed. I didn't. I didn't get to this point to stay the same way.
Right. Yeah.
Right. I mean that's true.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole idea. You grow, and what happens is you grow, it starts falling off. Yeah. It's like and I know it's a bad reptile to you, but it's like a snake. Yeah. You shed the skin. Yeah. You shed the skin to get better skin.
Yeah, because we don't live to go back. We live to move up and get better.
But that's what they call them, crabs in the barrel, man.
Yeah, and that's what's wrong. And I would say not only friends but black people. That's what they want. They want to succeed, but they want to succeed before you.
They want to be the first one. They always want to be the first one to do it.
Yeah, now that's
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, why not do it together, man?
Like hold up, Link, I'm gonna take this job real quick. Well, I got you though. I'll be back. I got you though. Instead of saying, nah, all right, well, it's me and Link, so we good? Well, nah, I just need you. That's not how it worked, because the only way the success came was because we worked together. The same way, even with the situation like with the show, it came to the point where it's like, Are you ready? Nah, not yet. It's coming, just not yet. Like you said, it get to a point where stuff started to be, it started happening for you one way or another.
Is Jazzy Jeff still friends with Fresh Prince?
They tight.
They tight. Yeah.
See,
They tight. They was just together.
Yeah, they were. I did see that.
But if you go back and look at like you said, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, he's to stay in the background. But he probably
that was his man.
He take care of, just like with Jay-Z, he take care of all his old friends.
Like they was like, why Beyonce at the All-Star game and Jay not? He had with his man.
Yeah.
91,000 for a wine
I think
bill.
him and Meek still good, close too.
Well, he on his label, so
Who was that?
Meek. What's his name? What's that rapper name? That was with Rockefeller, Jay-Z's friend.
You talking
stay with him.
the
rapper.
You talking about Memphis Bleek?
Memphis Bleek.
No, that's
about Memphis Bleek.
No, that's his man.
That's his man. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He stayed from the gutter. Like, that's been his man.
That's
he never wavered.
Well, not because certain people are just made to be on that side. This not your thing.
But see, that's the thing. It's like
Tata,
like that.
like Tata, his man.
Yeah.
Emery, that's his man. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you would think that him and Dash would never have separated the way they are now. You see what I'm saying? But see, in a situation like that, when you got friends that's like grew up like that,
They just
and then it's like I know now.
But no, because
when
at certain points
they
when you
just
get when you gotta grow, you gotta grow.
But see, that's tough. Like for somebody like Memphis Bleek, he had to pick a side. Cause
No, he
They
didn't.
all were
Nope.
friends, right?
No,
Who?
they wasn't.
Him and who?
Memphis Bleek was with Jay from the
From the
beginning.
hallways.
He
Yeah,
brought
yeah.
him
And they
in.
were saying that they were the
Tata
same
was
building.
him. Tata, Emery, they was when you know from that Marcy Projects.
Yeah.
That was them in them hallways. You know what I'm saying? So it's levels, like you said. King Mike, my man Mike said, who did the shout out to my man DJ King Mike, who did the Bigs for us or the commercials and everything, man. Big shout out to you. Shout out to my main man Skiba, who we had a great time Saturday night. Skiba, man, appreciate you, man. He tore the club up Saturday night all the way out Baltimore, man. So
Skiba's
big shout out to
funny, man.
man.
That's
Skiba
a
is
funny dude.
hilarious.
Yeah, he's a funny
Makes me
dude.
man. We go upstairs to the bar. He walks in the bar straight off the break, talking to what's the girl? A Caucasian lady. Start with a Caucasian lady coming in off the break, just start dancing.
Wow.
They was all, but the whole bar laughing at him, loving him. So it was just great. I was like, man, so big shout out to Skiba, man, for doing that as well. Mike said you lose friends, but you gain good ones. Right. Erica said, friends, how many of us have them? Like Mama used to say, everybody isn't your friend. If you blessed, you will end with some great and amazing friends for a lifetime. And again, like Link said, it's levels. It's levels to being a friend. But also, we said loyalty, we said honesty, we said confidence.
I just want you to be true.
But in being true, you got to understand that the stuff I'm telling you because it's true. Don't be offense. Don't take offense to something that I tell you.
Right.
A real friend ain't gonna take offense to that.
Yeah,
like dog.
Yeah, you're gonna take criticism the same way you're gonna take
gotta be able to take
congratulations, man.
That's like saying, like
Will.
I don't like the Cowboys hat. I don't like it. Don't be offended by it because I don't like the Cowboys hat.
Right. Nothing wrong with that.
You see what I'm saying? Don't be like, man, he just hating. He just because he don't like the Cowboys. He don't like the Cowboys hat. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Just like, it's certain things people get offended by that.
Yeah.
People get over the smallest thing that people get offended by saying, oh, he just saying that.
Hey, I'm gonna ask you this though. But what about the collateral damage when you got friendships? Say me, us three, we grew up best of friends, but now me and him not seeing eye to eye. We and him beefing. We ain't speaking. How do you feel about that position that puts you in?
So, I mean, for me, it wouldn't be a position. I mean, I've actually had that happen a few times where I'm gonna express to both of y'all how I feel about both of y'all.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let Mike know, y'all, you and Sco beefing, but we still cool. And I'm gonna tell you, y'all two beefing, but I'm still cool with Mike and I'm still cool with you. So it's up to you to make that decision whether or not you're gonna stay loyal to me.
Right.
But I'm gonna sit both of y'all down. I'm gonna talk to both of y'all.
Right.
And tell you where I am, and then that way I don't have any issues.
Right.
And they don't try to pull you in the middle of it.
Right. People put themselves in the middle.
Like Skiba just said, as you get older, your circle gets smaller. You do.
That's true.
That's the thing about it.
That's true.
That's just because you get wiser.
Yeah.
Like what me and Nee discussed a couple of times, man. We was like, man, like at certain points you can't. But at the end of the day, though, you know what I'm saying. You gotta. We cool. The friendship word has became loose now with us. Like we still cool though.
All right, but at the same time, it's like you can't be tight. You can't that when we at this level, and there's something going on with y'all two, and there's real bad collateral damage that can't be repaired. You still something got to give.
Right.
You can't, as Neen said before, you can't be tight with my enemy.
Right.
Nah.
You can't be tight with my enemy.
Nah.
Like you don't put yourself in a point where you my enemy. You can't be loyal to me and still be loyal to that person.
Breaking bread and
that's when you got to choose.
Yeah.
And then at the point, I'm like, hey, I'm cool with whoever you choose. If you choose the other person, that's fine.
Just as long as you know where you're going.
That's all.
Now, my issue is, it's just now people are scared to give of themselves, and people are scared to give of themselves.
Oh yeah.
Or people are scared to help each other out, and that was a trait that black people had that kept us going back in the day. We were always giving to each other, and people don't do that anymore. You know, a person will say, "Oh yeah, I'm your friend," but then won't help you at the same time. And I'm not talking financially or anything like that, but you can't even get a person to help you move anymore, or change a tire or anything.
Babysit.
Without wanting something.
Right.
Remember when you first got started with the show? Mm-hmm. I hit you up. I said, Mike, you need to get a little more light. What we do? We sat down. We talked.
You came to the house.
I came to the house. I looked at the show. I said, hey, this is what you need to get. This is what you need to do. Mm-hmm. 2 weeks later, he ordered everything. He put it together. I ain't asking for nothing.
Right. Not even, yeah.
It was just me helping a friend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What am I going to gain?
Right.
You know, I just wanted to help him out. I know Mike knew what to do. He had it set up. You know, he had his audio. Everything was good. But I was like, Mike, you need a little bit more light. Can't see y'all.
All right.
Simple.
I don't want anything from you. I'm just helping out
a friend helping a friend.
Exactly. But we don't have that anymore.
No, we don't. Skeever said the things he's seen the friend can't. Things I see is that friends can't share friends. I never understood that at all. Music Man Jay say, what up, Sko?
What up?
Becky say, I've been fortunate enough to have 3 women in my life that I trust with my life, and I'm so good with that. Now I have other people I'm very cool with, but I choose friend carefully.
Oh yeah.
That's how everybody needs to be, man. Like, it's just what we do as we get older. You're right. We get a better understanding, because what happens is, like, if you in that if we've been friends for 25 years, and then you look back and say, what you about to do? And you ready to do, and you still doing the same thing from 25 years ago?
Can't happen, bro.
That
not grown, huh?
Man. We good. We cool. All right.
Hey,
man, go ahead.
I talk to you.
I hit you up.
I'll holler at you.
I run into that all the time.
I hit you up, bro.
It's a job situation, and I was told, oh man, you all bougie now. You don't come around here. You don't do that. I said, because y'all ain't doing nothing. The police still coming around here. I'm too old to be locked up. I own a home. Why am I Upper Marlboro if I own a home? Nah, y'all not doing nothing.
I'm tired.
You're doing the same thing we were doing 10, 15 years ago. Nah.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
have time
not
for
gonna
that.
come around.
Yeah, I don't have time for that.
Nah, and people don't. And again, honesty. Just be. You know what, Link? That's right. That's true. And as a friend, don't be afraid to ask for help. Like, dude, I'm trying to better myself.
Right.
It don't make you less of a person to say, man, I'm not where I need to be, or I'm not where I want to be in life, or something. I need to do something. Because people know when they stuck in that same circle. And some people don't. Some people don't. Some people are really blinded by themselves. Because when they look in the mirror, they look right in the mirror and don't see nothing.
They still see that person from 20 years ago.
They don't see nothing. They just don't see nothing.
I got a question.
Everything is cool.
I got a question for you.
Straight with it.
How do friends, or how do you deal with another friend's relationship? You know, say if I know somebody is screwing you over, Sko, am I supposed to come to you and tell you? Then that's an ugly situation.
Wow.
That's ugly.
That's an
male
ugly
or
situation.
female?
Male or female. If you
know what they doing behind your back or something.
You said what?
And if you're in a relationship, and I know your relationship ain't right, I know that other person is doing you wrong. How do you approach your friend about that situation? Or do you approach your friend about that situation?
He said you don't.
You don't. You don't approach your friend about the situation until that friend comes to you with that situation. Because when you did, that's almost like saying, let's say for instance, me and Janine, if
if I'm beating, this don't happen. If I'm beating on her, and then she you know, she tell her friend or whatever, and the friend, oh, don't mess with him, girl. He this and that. Yeah, you right. And then, yeah, Billy told me not to mess with you anyway. This and that. Oh, for real?
Wait a minute.
So then, a week later, we back together.
Oh yeah.
But now,
you looking at me?
Yeah, like wow,
really?
dude.
That's how we go.
That's what's up. Right. So you basically leave that situation alone. And I done seen Neen do it plenty of times where people done came and asked for her advice and this and that.
You gotta stay out that way.
You just tell the. I think you tell the person that's doing the wrong.
No.
I mean, hey.
Dorsey, my man Dorsey said it's so funny when you outgrow your friends. Everybody can't go with you.
That's true.
Nah, you can't.
That's true.
And shout out to my main man Dooney again. He said, yeah, Mike and Nee bought me a new tattoo machine. At least that's what they said. I mean, hey.
Wow.
Shoot. Had a lot of money in that joint. Spent a lot of money. But yeah, you outgrow friends. But sometimes you have to tell your friends too. You can't be afraid to tell your friends, hey, this can't keep working for you, bro. You have to change. You have to change in some kind of way.
Yeah.
That's a
you
true
gotta
friend.
You got to take that
maturity.
You got to take that constructive criticism
You
too,
have
though.
to. Everybody has to bite that pill every now and then, Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, we all ain't perfect.
No,
so once that person does
all.
come to you and say, "Well, I don't like the way you did this, you shouldn't have did this and that." So if you know you're wrong, you need to be like, "Well, you might be right, Joe."
All right. So what do you do if you have a friend? We all are mutual friends, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
But I know Sean. He ain't never pulling his weight as
Okay.
far as the friendship. Say, all right, we gonna meet at my house.
Right.
Everybody put in, but you know what I'm saying? He don't do his part. So how do you handle that as a group?
You don't invite that person no more.
Right.
Okay.
What?
Oh, you can tell them too. Tell them. Hey,
Fade
look,
to
man,
black.
you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, brother.
Yo,
Fade to
dog,
black.
Why
with
every
you?
time we get together, you ain't got no money to put towards this?
Yeah, you can tell them.
That's a
So
problem.
then why you ain't never putting up?
But you tell them once. After that,
Hey,
it's pretty
Sean,
much
we
written on the
telling you
wall.
now.
Hey, Link.
Carry your weight, man.
Link.
Stop bringing Cheetos to
Hey,
the
Link.
party, man.
You don't never put no money up, Lincoln.
You always buy that.
You always
99
thinking just because
cent
you could take
Arizona
pictures, Lincoln,
iced
you
tea.
good.
Small ass Tito's bottle. Get out of here, boy.
You want to talk about something small, bro? You want to talk about something?
We all friends in here.
Look,
Shots fired.
Hold up.
Shots are fired.
Wait a minute.
Everybody get down.
I don't give a damn how small that bottle was. That joint lasted the whole night, bro. And who touched that big ass Ciroc bottle? Who touched the big ass Ciroc bottle?
Hey, Scott.
I wanted it.
Sean came in with the little
Hold up. Hey, where did that Ciroc bottle go after that
He
night?
came with the squiggy joint.
Hold on.
Hey, Sean.
Where did the bottle go at the end of the night?
That's
Sean.
what
Somebody bought a
If you
Ciroc bottle.
If you come to a party with a bottle of liquor, it gotta cost more than $10, bro.
Listen.
Yeah, that's a point.
Now that joint's more than $10, nigga. But look, I'm gonna say this again. My Kevin Hart size Tito's bottle versus
Kevin Hart.
somebody's
It was Kevin
Shaquille
Hart.
O'Neal Ciroc bottle.
Shaquille,
Okay.
Where did Shaq go?
Where Shaq go, Sean?
Where did Shaq go?
Shaq went
Shaq
home.
supposed to stay
Shaq
there.
went home.
Shaq went home.
Shaq went home.
Somebody took the bottle home.
Somebody took the bottle. Look,
Somebody took the bottle home.
I'm not gonna say we was instructed.
A couple of us did that, but that's okay. The
Look,
next
I'm not
event,
gonna say we was instructed.
back in the party,
What?
buddy.
It was mentioned to leave the bottles at the house for the
Following
game
event.
night.
Okay.
All right, man. We about to take a break, man. We got another guest coming in right
A
quick.
new bottle
We
came.
gonna take
we
a
on
break,
the
man.
bus.
We gotta pay some bills, man. We be right back.
Small ass
in
hat
3
wearing.
minutes. Hey, Mike's Corner. Be right back.
And we out of there, man.
Hey, this is Nate and Becky, and we are the ladies of Let's Be Clear. You are now listening to Mike's Corner with
Mike, Go One Time, Chill Will, and Mr. Sean on Win DC Radio.
Meet Us on the Corner.
Yo, let me ask y'all something. Do you like a nice cigar every now and then like I do? Then I have the place for you. Invictus Cigar. It's a nice spot that I go to if you want to sit back and smoke a stogie and have a drink. By the way, if you don't want a cigar, they have hookah too. So go ahead and drop in there for their happy hour or ladies night. Invictus Cigars is located at 2068 Crane Highway in Waldorf, Maryland. They're open Sunday through Wednesday from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. and Thursday through Saturday from 12 p.m. to 2 a.m. Stop on by Invictus Cigars and see my man Malcolm and tell him that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you. You just might get a discount.
Hey, looking to purchase a new home? I got the real estate agent just for you. Check out Mr. Kenny Kingwood, Realtor and CSR with Exit Landmark Realty in Clinton, Maryland. She lists and sells homes in Maryland and Washington, D.C., specializing in Southern Prince George's County and Northern Charles County, Maryland. New home sales, move-up buyers, and first-time home buyers are her specialty. To discuss your real estate needs, call or text Sakina Kingwood at 240-375-4790. Let her know that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you.
Are you hungry like I am? Let me tell you what you should do. You should head right on over to DC's first IHOP located at 1523 Alabama Avenue Southeast, Washington, D.C. It's the first black-owned and operated IHOP in D.C. At IHOP, they want you to think of their table as your family's table. Create new memories and enjoy the food you love with the people you love. And they will take care of the cooking. We promise you that Renata and her team will take real good care of you. They are open Sunday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and open 24 hours on Friday and Saturday. So stop by and let them know that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you. And guess what? You just might get a discount.
Ladies, is it time to get that do done or get those nails and feet done? Fellas, what about you? Is it that time to get that fresh cut and shave? Well, Unique Looks Salon and Barbershop is the place to go. It's a one-stop shop. Ladies can get their hair, nails, and feet done, and fellas can get that dope cut or shave and nice hot face towel to match.
Unique Looks Salon and Barbershop is located at 2323 Shadyside Avenue, Suitland, Maryland, where you can walk in or you can call the salon and make an appointment at 301-420-1338. Oh, when you get there or call, just let them know that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you. You might get a discount. Unique Looks is always looking for talented stylists and barbers to add to their family as well. So go check them out.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? It's your man, Mr. Sean. We still here on the corner.
Yes, sir. Yes,
well,
sir.
Look here.
Everybody put the guns away. They didn't put the guns away.
Yeah, they put the guns away. Tired of shooting me about some Tito's.
Take out the clips.
But, yeah. I got a special guest in here today. You know, my guys in here don't know what's going on. My man D is in the building of Arto Dale Clothing, and also, what's the name? D's Master Cuts?
D's Famous Cuts.
He said D's Famous Cuts. You can remember that part?
I was contemplating, bro. But look, like I was saying, my man D is in the building. D, introduce yourself to the people, man.
Hey, glad to be here, I am D from Art O'Dell Art and Company brand, as well as D's Famous Cuts Barbershop, locally owned businesses, black owned businesses, here to just have a good time with these brothers here at Mike Corner, the best show in the DMV.
Ah, dang, man.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, we need to put him on a commercial, dog.
Right. Hey. Exactly, bro.
Hey.
Get him do a drop.
Yeah, he got to do a drop real quick. Come on, D.
Appreciate y'all having me.
Let's talk about you coming, man. Let's talk about what you're doing with yourself nowadays. What you got going on? What's popping?
Man, everything. Super busy, man. Art and Co brand. Check us out at Instagram, Art and Co brand. ARTANDCOBRAND. Please follow us.
You gotta do that again.
Yeah, you gotta do that again. And Co brand. ARTANDCOBRAND.
I'm glad you said that so slow for the fat finger jokers.
Yeah.
Dudes with the fat fingers can't type real fast.
Yeah. We here to serve, man. We here to serve.
Fat finger niggas talking about some damn Tito's.
Art and Co brand.
Art and Co brand.
Art O'Dell Clothing.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. All righty.
So what else you got going on other than the clothing, man?
Well, you know, we have one of the best barbershops, if not the best barbershop in Washington area, 6419 Suitland Road, about a mile from Andrews Air Force Base. We have 9 great top-of-the-line barbers who use razors as well as do master fades. So, yeah, Master Cuts is a good name. We should change it. These Famous Cuts to Master Cuts. I think that's a good look.
See that? You see that plug there?
Wow.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So what we got going on with these bags right here?
Look, man. So let's go in this pop it out the bag. Look, everybody just open your bag one at a time. You know, no, everybody do it at the same damn time. Let's just go into the bag
at the same time, like the song says.
at the same damn time, man. Same damn time.
What we got here?
Hey.
Wait a minute.
Oh, all right.
Hey.
What that say? Hold up.
Oh. Like this.
All right.
Yeah, a little something for Mike's
2018.
That's
2018.
Yeah, 2018.
It's getting
Y'all
heavy.
See that, people? Y'all see that? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'm loving this.
With the front, Mike's Corner, let's be clear. Who will be on next week, next Tuesday from 6 to 8? Oh, man. I appreciate this, man. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, man.
Oh, this hot right here. This hot.
That is hot.
Definitely nice.
Yeah, he
I'm
would have.
gonna wear this Sunday.
He would have did that joint. Short notice for us, you know. I called him up and said, "Man, look, man, I'm trying to do something good for the fellas, you know, little something."
We appreciate it.
But you know,
appreciate that.
Appreciate it, man.
Sean laid it down, you know.
Man, thank you, man. Please.
Hey, but look,
That's art and
look, listen. But look, I'm not gonna take all the shine because look, I did mess up. I did mess up. So
you messed up.
I spelled.
They gonna get you.
I spelled somebody's name. I spelled somebody's name wrong.
Already know. Yeah.
That's what y'all talking about.
Yeah.
I spelled somebody's name.
How you spell Neen? N-E-E-N. That's how you spell it wrong.
Because he decided to put my whole name
Look.
on the shirt and gave it to him incorrectly.
How do you spell Janine wrong, though?
Look, man. Look, I'm making it right.
Go. Who gonna wear that shirt?
Just tell him it was
Nobody.
Look, just tell him it was auto text. That wasn't you.
Wow.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that joint right there.
Hey, I'm the spelling police on
Look.
this panel here. Hey,
So
that's very
already
important.
talked to D. Already talked. I said I'm gonna make it right, and I'm gonna do it. So
Okay.
Man,
I got to
man,
come
you
out
spell
my pocket.
school name wrong. What? We wouldn't even finish the show.
Boy.
I wouldn't care about that dude. But I'm
Really?
like, look, that's the sister. Look, she the assistant producer, though. Look, she's sitting in the corner looking at you like this.
Wow.
Stone face.
So look,
Bruh.
I can take that from him, but from her, she like this.
Bruh.
And look, she would just look at you the whole time. You know why I'm looking
Keep
at
saying
you.
it,
That's
bro.
why you was looking at the blue wall.
So now.
Bruh. That's wow.
But yeah, you make a mistake, you gotta do right. So I'm gonna make sure I do
That's
right.
make it right, man.
You know, I'm a true friend, and I make sure I take care of my friends, man.
Friends should spell your name right.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey,
On that one.
And you been over the house, and
I
you
love
ate her
sis.
food,
Sis,
everything.
I love you, sis.
It's right there on our Instagram page. Her
Slim,
name is right
Kim.
Like
there.
my real name.
Her
Like,
real name is right there.
On Facebook.
And Facebook. It's everywhere.
All right, look, y'all, we about to go to commercial because
Bruh.
we gonna
Wow.
I don't know how you do that.
Wow.
keep. Nigga, I give you one more shot. Come on, just
Wow.
I ain't gonna lay this joint down. I mean, but no,
It
I
is,
did
but like Sko
Look,
said, it's everywhere. It's
look,
everywhere,
I
man.
did it. I did it for all of us,
called
man. So we
research.
can, I did it for everybody. Just say, look, I want to do this for you.
That's what's up, man.
I mean, we
you,
appreciate
though.
that,
No,
man.
we
And I
definitely-
appreciate D too, man.
Wear the
We
shirt.
appreciate it.
And
man.
he also mentioned we can probably do like representation for the kickball joint.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely we want to lace y'all with the Auto Deal brand for the kickball league thing.
What?
Oh, yeah, it's on
How
there.
y'all become friends?
Let's be clear too, right?
Yeah. We can do whatever y'all need to do.
Oh,
We're
oh,
gonna definitely
okay,
support
'cause we
and
out
promote
here.
each brand.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
man.
because
That's
it's a team effort.
Link ain't taking no pictures of me last week.
Becky said, "Thank you for her shirt, but unfortunately, she can't wear hers until Neen gets her shirt
You
fixed."
better know that.
Wow.
We a group. We a
Hey,
group.
Sean.
Big
Hey,
Sean.
hey, D.
Just keep saying his name over and again.
Hey, D, we gonna get that right. We get that joint.
Wow, man!
This
But so
weekend,
we got
I'm,
we got something else coming too though for the kickball league. He said, "Man, we appreciate that,
Man,
man.
absolutely.
We will be shouting that all Sunday."
But I
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
I still messed up the shirt, man.
Hey, D, make sure you spell Sean's name wrong.
S-H-A-W-N.
Spell it all the way wrong.
And look, I'm gonna wear it and
S-H-O-N.
laugh like hell because I know why he did it. Go ahead, mess it up because I'm gonna still wear it. I'm gonna laugh.
That's man. We really appreciate that, man.
How do the public get your good wares right there, man? Is it just on Instagram or?
Well, no, we in a few. You can get to the website through Instagram, which is artodale.com.
Okay.
But we're in a few stores. We're in Expressions, Springfield Mall,
Wow.
Upper Level, near the movie theater. It's
Okay.
called Expressions.
Exactly what
I'm
it
familiar with them all. Okay.
As well as the Boulevard, Expressions as well in the Boulevard. We're also in Baltimore at City Center. And we're also in First Things First, Waldorf, Maryland, on 301 North.
Yeah.
First Things First.
Oh,
so
okay.
you can find us there.
I've been there before, yeah.
And you can go to autodale.com. We'll have the new releases in about a week or so, loaded, ready to rock and roll.
Hey, I'm gonna need something, Slim. I got to have some of my fresh feet pieces I'm about to get from up in GB.
Exactly.
Hey, he got what you need, man. Because last year I bought them New Balance for 4th of July joints, and I went up to the store and got a shirt, right? Slim, right on the head,
point.
Yo.
Yep.
Bingo.
Oh, yeah.
So
you definitely need that. Love the urban wear, man.
Yeah,
I
we
keep it
would
alive.
like to ask everybody to please follow us at Instagram at Art and Co Brand. It's very important for us to build and have you people see us when we post, because all the new stuff, when it comes out, we drop it on Instagram. So it's very important for people to see us when we do drop that thing.
Yeah, man. I see that jacket you got on. That's your
nice,
brand.
man.
I'm feeling that.
I appreciate it.
Feeling that.
And everything is.
Can I have it?
No, not this one.
You don't.
No, my brother, you gotta get your own.
We got some new stuff came on. This is actually last year. Okay. But we do got some new jackets, new windbreakers, new hats, new hoodies, new joggers, new sweatsuits, new T-shirts. Just about everything. It's a full brand. Everything is designed by me, imported from overseas. Everything is manufactured and came in with the beautiful fabrics that stitched perfectly. So yeah, check it out.
Perfect.
Cool, man. Thank you very much, man.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you for coming out and
Thanks
supplying us with this gear, and
Appreciate
looking
that.
forward to doing more stuff with you as well, man. So we
Yes,
really
sir.
want to appreciate
Absolutely.
that, man. So that was great.
I am going to put that order in for this weekend.
Yeah, we're going to get that out fast because I think you need it.
Slim.
Expeditiously.
Hey, I need that joint. I need that joint ace. Not sap, but I need that ace.
Yeah, we do need that quickly, man.
You worried me for 2 weeks with it.
Wow.
But look, I'm gonna tell you, sister was look. We was under, it was under wraps. I'm like, look, this is what we
What's
gotta
up?
do.
Hey, man.
But then I said, shit.
Thank you, Mr.
Slim, sit your ass on that damn couch, man.
So again, man, thanks D for coming out, man. We appreciate that, man. We definitely gonna have you on the show again.
It's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure.
Absolutely.
And again, y'all listen. Mike's Corner.
All way, man.
All the way live right there.
All right, man.
Yes, sir.
Listen. Mike's Corner.
Hey, we trying to do some big things, man. That's all. We're gonna take a quick break, real quick, do the quick drop right quick, and we'll be right back and get into our last topic of the day. Those top 5 rappers. We'll be right back.
Right there.
Hey, this is Neen
And Becky.
and we are the ladies of Let's Be Clear. You are now listening to Mike's Corner with
Mike, Sko One Time, Chill Will, and Mr. Sean on Win DC Radio.
Meet Us on the Corner.
Hey, welcome back, man. We'll be back on the corner. Hey, one of the big topics that we wanted to start opening up, man. We're going to start doing different weeks, not every other week on every show. But what we wanted to do is start this little segment. So it's called Top 5. So we're going to do different situations where it'll be top 5 comedians, rappers, actors, go-go bands, or go-go rap, or the lead mic, second mic. We might do all that.
Nah, you don't want to go there.
But today,
It's too hot. It's too hot in the
today,
streets.
we're going with top 5 rappers of all time. I decided to say, let's go start off with top 5 rappers of all time. So, do anybody want to go first?
I'm definitely not going first.
When you say all time,
It's
are we
no-
stopping at a
it's
generation?
all time. It's no other statement that need to be said.
You got 10 minutes for the second.
Chronological order. Right?
I don't.
Number-
you can
number
go from
one.
1 to 5. You can go
Number
5 to 1.
Number 1, Young Thug.
Okay.
Number 1 of all time.
You like the
All
way
right.
he dress?
Yeah.
See, why you gotta be sarcastic?
No, but look, for me, number
on,
1,
man.
Jay-Z. Jay-Z is my top number 1. 2, I'm gonna take Big. 3, I gotta go with Kendrick.
Why is Big number 2? But that's your top 5.
No, but see, no.
That's your five. We guys after that.
I'll ask you later, but go ahead. Number 2 is Big.
3 is
Kendrick.
Yeah, 3 is Kendrick.
Shout out to Kendrick Lamar, who won a Pulitzer Prize as well.
Yeah.
I gotta throw Nas in there.
Okay.
But 5 is
Wow.
I'm trying to think. 5th.
You didn't even put him in there?
No, but go ahead. Your 5th is who?
Wow.
It's not rocket science.
J. Cole.
Okay. J. Cole. Will, Skull.
Mine would be
Go ahead, Will.
Pop.
That's you going 5 to 4 or 1 to 5?
I'm just going just the 5 that I
Okay.
like. I would Pac, Biggie, Ice Cube, Fab, and you just said it, Kendrick Lamar.
Skull.
My top was always going to be Jay-Z. Second, I'm going to go with, I would have to say Tupac. Third will be Biggie. Fourth, well, one of my personal favorites was Big Daddy Kane, growing up in the 80s. Fifth, yeah, I would say like in this day and age, Kendrick Lamar. I have to say Kendrick. He's up there already.
I mean, he could be either one. I mean,
Well, you know, I'm a go ahead. I don't listen to rap like that. But if I had to go top 5 rappers, I definitely go Run DMC. I used to love Run DMC, even
Run
though that was
DMC.
it was kind of corny back. You know, if you compare it to today's stuff, someone say Run DMC.
You put it in a group. That's kind of.
I gotta go with, and a lot of people probably won't agree with this, but I gotta go with MC Light. She had some tight stuff back in the day.
Yeah.
I wanted to throw one female in, even though Lil Kim would fit in that category too. Lil Kim would fit in that category.
Yeah.
I wanted to stay away from the Jay-Z's and the Biggies and stuff because they top favorites. They're my top favorites. So who else can we go with that? I agree with Sean for once. Nas would be in that category. Let's give it up to Eric B and Rakim.
Rakim,
Yeah.
man. And I said that when I said the 80s rappers. Rakim, man.
Matter of fact, somebody said Rakim number 1. Matter
Wow.
of fact, doing what he said, KRS-One, Eminem, Kendrick,
KRS-One
Tupac,
is
and
great.
Rakim.
Damn,
But see,
Eminem, that's a tough one.
before
You got finished.
He can fit.
God damn, I forgot about him.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna say Scarface.
But see, yeah.
Brad Jordan.
That's your
Oh, yeah.
five. That's your
Brad
five.
Jordan. Yeah.
So you think is that your top? He's your top 5?
He definitely fit in it. He's got bodies. He's got music.
Yes.
I'm gonna go back to that. I'm gonna go back to that.
And I hate to say this, and my kids gonna clown me when I get home, cause I fit the dude is alright, but I don't really be feeling him like that. But he good at what he do.
Who?
Drake.
Oh
Drake?
yeah. But
Yes, man. If Bama got club hits, he got bangers. He can go.
definitely got hits.
You know what I'm saying?
He got hits.
He ain't necessarily your favorite. You be like, you don't want to be like, oh man, Drake tight. Nah,
But
you don't want to do
after
that.
Mike-
But he
after
fit in
Mike
that
said his
category.
five,
Deucey said Tupac, Scarface, Ice Cube, Method Man, Big Daddy Kane. Okay.
Method Man.
But see, Meth, my man.
My
Though.
5
He
would
was only
be
on good with the groups.
I'm gonna let Mike say his 5.
my number 5 would be Ice Cube.
Okay.
He would be
Your number 1?
My number 5 is Ice Cube.
Okay, all right.
My number 4, I would probably say Big, probably number 4. Now my number 3 is because I like Eminem,
Right.
but it seems like the only time Eminem can rap is when
When he
he's
high.
going through something. But
like
I don't
Usher.
listen. I don't listen to Kendrick Lamar. But the stuff that I do listen to, I think Young deserve to be there. So he'll be in the top 5. Number 2 and number 1 can
Very
flip flop
versatile.
from Biggie to not from Biggie, but from Pac to Jay-Z. And the reason I did it that way is because, as we was talking earlier about political movement, Jay-Z has been on the forefront with the political movement along with Pac. Now, what I learned about Pac was the only thing that I disagree with is the time when they had the Million Man March, and he chose to go shopping.
Yeah.
And I learned that from the Biggie and Tupac Unsolved Murders joint.
I saw that.
But that had an impact in life for me was Pac. He was always number 1. But then he ended up falling back because of the body of work of Jay-Z doing. So Jay would be first. Pac would be second. And then Cube, the reason that he had 5th, Cube really should be my 3.
I think that's something put him in 3. And all the reason he was in my 5 is because after a couple, once he killed everybody, he got into the movies, and that showed in the work that he did as far as rapping. It kind of fell off a little bit.
But see, the thing is, it's like we can never really have a top 5.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, you can, but
like I don't agree with Biggie being the top 3.
I mean, but this is the thing though. But it's always there's always levels to it. There's always categories.
But why is Biggie number 2 in mostly all the
lyrical
lyricist?
He only had 2 albums.
See, but this is the thing though.
But 2 bomb albums.
He had 1 bomb album. Ready to Die was okay. Let's be clear.
So if
which shows next Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m.
You gonna stop doing these plugs, man?
Yeah, what's your
Name,
5?
what's your 5?
I am from
Yes.
Come on now. What's your 5?
Where you from? The Bronx?
You from New York? You from New York? Hey, you from New York?
She don't like that now.
I know. She got me like that last week.
She from Brooklyn. She don't say she from New York.
My top 5.
You right, Tony. That goes there with me, Tony. That should be up there. LL should be up there.
My top 5.
Okay.
No order. Scarface.
Yeah.
Tupac.
Yeah.
Eminem.
Yeah.
Nas, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And I love J. Cole. And the only reason why they are, and I can't forget about Rakim, but the only reason why they are my top 5 is because I listen to lyrics. Anybody can do music. Anybody can get dope and make it a record. But you gotta listen to their lyrics. And I mean, they can do club bangers and they can do conscious rap. Jay-Z I don't put in there because Jay-Z is Jay-Z.
Right.
So he's the top of the totem pole.
So he's the Mecca.
Right now. So it's not, you don't even have to have him in a top list or anything. You give the other ones homage. So that's why I didn't put Jay-Z in my
I mean, I wasn't a Jay-Z fan, so I had to put him in there. Drew said Pop, Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie again, Eminem. Tony, you right. LL Cool J should be up there. And high five, Becky. But I would remove Kendrick and put LL up there.
But you said Biggie only had 2 albums.
He had 1.5 albums.
Look how influential he was with just those 2 albums. So if he had more,
you know why? Who else was out with them?
I'm from Brooklyn and don't think
Pac. Pac was out with him.
That's what I'm saying. It was just them 2.
Jay was out.
Them 2 at the time.
Jay what?
Jay
who?
out?
Jay didn't get his start until they died.
Jay who?
Jay-Z.
Wait a minute.
Jay-Z.
JKLM.
See, nobody misses Snoop Dogg, and he's been doing it a long time.
But see,
what I said last night. I said Snoop been doing it forever. But
he's been doing it
and shout out to my man Snoop Dogg, who has the #1 gospel album right now too. But he only had 1 album.
Yeah, 1 album.
Snoop.
You could argue it if he stayed alive.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Jay-Z would be Jay-Z.
Now.
I already said that years ago.
If it was Biggie and Biggie didn't.
I don't think. I mean, he's who he is now.
Jay-Z came along at the right time.
He did.
At the right time.
But I think like with Biggie, the Ready to Die, that's a classic. That's a classic.
Oh yeah.
And
Life After Death.
Life After Death is not a classic.
No, it is not.
Name 5 hits off of it. I'll wait.
Hypnotized?
That's 1.
Yeah, and that's about it.
Go ahead. Now you gotta roll back and think. You gotta roll back and think.
Hey, hold on, Mike.
What's that song on Bone Thugs?
No, ain't no what's that song. You give me the 5. I said 5 hits.
Bone Thugs joint.
You want to throw the sky's the limit? That was a height. You want to throw going back to Cali? That was a height.
That joint was cranky.
But
that's the joint. But nah, 10 Crack Commandment was on Ready to Die.
Yeah. No, it wasn't.
That was on Life After Death.
It was Life After Death.
It was.
Yeah, it's on the last.
Hypnotized was the only joint really.
The R. Kelly joint.
Oh,
you must be.
R. Kelly made that song though.
But again, I get problems with Biggie. Now, if he had more body of work, then yeah, he deserved to be up there more.
What about Lil Wayne?
He is lyrically as a mug. He's now lyricist and wordplay. Yeah. Like even
wordplay.
Yeah, like Neen with like Neen and Becky.
Whoa, time out. We forgot one of the best lyricists. Redman.
Huh?
Yeah.
Redman.
Yeah.
Man, you can't leave out Redman. You can't leave out Redman.
No, you can't. But see,
but he was my. Lil' Kim was my wild card. She's off the bench.
But you said Meth. I love Method Man. But the thing is,
lyrics. I think I forgot, and somebody said it on there. KRS-One.
Yeah.
KRS-One was one of the best.
But that's the thing about it.
Freestyling rappers.
You gotta do it like generation. I mean,
no, you don't. You do the
I'm just saying,
5.
everybody's gonna have their own top 5.
That's true.
But we always gonna look. We gonna look at it. Well, damn.
Shantae was much more lyrical
Little Kim, Little Kim
Huh?
sex sold her lyrics. Know that.
Her sex appeal.
She would not
But what about Eve though?
Yeah, Eve nice.
Eve was nice.
So she
Was her
said
lyrics?
Jay-Z.
I gotta get you that, Billy. She is.
I mean, cause she
But far as hits,
hot.
you can't leave out Heavy D.
Nah, Heavy D, my man.
Heavy D.
Heavy D, my
But
man.
LL, like people like LL, like
Yeah,
that's
right.
the GOAT.
But see-
He the GOAT too.
But you got
Buster.
different.
About Buster.
Well, Buster
Rhymes.
nice.
Buster nice too with the lyrics.
Oh man, how y'all gonna say Buster nice?
No, he not.
But hold
Come
on.
on, y'all.
We didn't say Tribe Called Quest, Joe.
Cause he is dope.
Oh
Yeah.
You're right.
But yeah,
Low end theory, baby.
But like I said, like Biggie, if he had more body of work, he'd probably be higher on the list. But he had one album, and everybody's loving Life After Death because that's what he had. Life After Death can't even measure the Machiavelli. And the reason I compared it to
love
Machiavelli
Machiavelli.
is because that's their album that came out right after they
just
died.
think about this, fellas, man. These guys died at the ages of 25, 26 years old.
Yeah.
If they were still alive today, do you think they would still be at the top of the charts? Like right
Funk,
now?
Funk,
They
Funk
still
said,
doing it.
Funky Stuff said Common.
Oh,
Yeah, Common.
He all right now.
Common nice.
After Ice Cube made him change his whole style.
But your conscious rappers don't
Jay-Z killed
get.
him though.
They don't get the
They
credit.
don't get that credit.
That's why
Right.
nobody is really talking about J. Cole.
Right.
'Cause if you listen
Man,
to
J.
him,
Cole vicious, man.
Yeah.
J. Cole is nice.
And that's why Jay-Z
It's,
picked
I mean,
him up.
but I don't know, man. I mean, today's rap, it is what it is. I'm going to say it's garbage, but what happens is they play it so much on the radio.
Right.
They force you to listen to it. They
Brainwash
force
you.
you to like the joint.
They force feed you.
Eventually,
Full speed.
But let me ask you a question: is it really, really garbage, or it's just not what we like?
It's not what we like.
not
But like
what we
T.I.,
like.
I think
I would
T.I., we
go-
forgot about
This is
T.I.
different style.
T.I. coming
Because
up.
if you go back, Grandmaster Flash and all that stuff was considered rap, hip hop, early beginnings.
Right.
KRS-One,
Yeah.
that's
Big
different
Daddy
than what we
Kane,
used to listen
man,
to.
Molly
You can't
Mall.
put a KRS-One record on and then Biggie on behind it. It don't.
Nah.
It don't match up.
It don't match
so
the
it's the
flow.
same thing now.
I mean, you get a youngins, give them their time, let them grind.
Let them get
and
their
I
money.
respect them for doing, and my kids can
But
tell
like, I
you,
don't like Drake, but Drake be cranking.
I fought
does.
He
Amigos
does.
for the longest time. And y'all know, I fought them for a long. I'm like,
I don't like them neither. I like Quavo.
Now, I'm gonna tell you what's
Mumble
funny.
rap.
But y'all forgot about
Hold on.
Andre 3000?
He just said it. No, but hold on. Check it out. He just said it. Mumble rap. Who was Twister? DOS Effects. All of them was mumbling.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
no.
Bum,
That
stickity,
wasn't
bum,
mumble
stickity, bum,
rap.
hun.
That was just that speed rap.
You still ain't understand it.
One,
But,
two,
Bone
but,
Thugs
you,
and Harmony.
but you sat there and
Bone
you
Thugs
were
and Harmony.
like, bum stick to the bum, stick to the bum. I mean, but you still, I'm gonna learn this motherfucker.
Man, yes.
But
Lots of
it's
facts,
like with some of the mumble joint, it's like, but then their lyrical content is some garbage. I mean, what they talking about, man, I don't
Yeah, but what they're talking about is relevant to this generation.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's
So
generations.
you can't say that it's garbage. It's not garbage to them. It matters.
It
Hey,
matters
look,
to
I'm gonna
them.
tell you, y'all always
I'ma
call
tell
him
you what's
bad.
why we-
Hey,
Y'all
that's
always
why
call
we
him
had
bad.
that topic.
He
Today's
went into
beats
the
are tight.
Wawa last night.
They are tight.
Rock this funky joint.
I be jamming.
He went to Wawa last night at this Ice Trailer Gang. You know what I'm talking about? Aiden.
Oh.
Ice Trailer. I'm like,
Man, that's how it's gonna be, man. We gonna introduce this topic every time we get an opportunity to do top 5, man, because that's a great topic that
But
we
you
will
know when
have,
you-
man.
when
So a
if you-
great segment. So
if you're gonna touch Go-Go,
Hey,
man, you're gonna have a hard.
keep that joint in mind, man. We definitely gonna make Link come back
can we-
plenty more times.
Can we do the top 5?
No,
Top
not
five
right
what?
now. No.
Hold on, top 5 what?
We can't do it right now.
Top
We want to
five.
thank y'all for coming out, man. Hey, don't forget, Mike's Corner. Let's be clear, my man Leak of Link Landers Portraits. We will be at the Kickball joint on Sunday. Make sure y'all come out to see us from 1 to 5. Don't forget, Mike's Corner is going on the road up to GB's in New York. We're going live from up there as well, so make sure y'all tune in. Hey, the ladies, let's be clear. Next Tuesday, 6 to 8 p.m., we'll find out what their topics will be. You know they want to keep us in suspense. But thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We out.
Deuces.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, this is Name and Becky, and we are the ladies of Let's Be Clear. You are now listening to Mike's Corner with
Mike, Go One Time, Chill Will, and Mr. Sean on Win DC Radio.
Meet us on the corner.
Yo, let me ask y'all something. Do you like a nice cigar every now and then like I do? Then I have the place for you. Invictus Cigar. It's a nice spot that I go to if you want to sit back and smoke a stogie and have a drink. By the way, if you don't want a cigar, they have hookah too. So go ahead and drop in there for their happy hour or ladies night.
Invictus Cigars is located at 2068 Crane Highway in Waldorf, Maryland. They're open Sunday through Wednesday from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. and Thursday through Saturday from 12 p.m. to 2 a.m. Stop on by Invictus Cigars and see my man Malcolm and tell him that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you. You just might get a discount.
Hey, looking to purchase a new home? I got the real estate agent just for you. Check out Mr. Kenny Kingwood, Realtor and CSR with Exit Landmark Realty in Clinton, Maryland. She lists and sells homes in Maryland and Washington, D.C., specializing in Southern Prince George's County and Northern Charles County, Maryland. New home sales, move-up buyers, and first-time home buyers are her specialty. To discuss your real estate needs, call or text Kenny Kingwood at 240-375-4790. Let her know that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you.
Are you hungry like I am? Let me tell you what you should do. You should head right on over to DC's first IHOP located at 1523 Alabama Avenue Southeast, Washington, D.C. It's the first black-owned and operated IHOP in D.C. At IHOP, they want you to think of their table as your family's table. Create new memories and enjoy the food you love with the people you love. And they will take care of the cooking. We promise you that Renata and her team will take real good care of you. They are open Sunday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and open 24 hours on Friday and Saturday. So stop by and let them know that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you. And guess what? You just might get a discount.
Ladies, is it time to get that do done or get those nails and feet done? Fellas, what about you? Is it that time to get that fresh cut and shave? Well, Unique Looks Salon and Barbershop is the place to go. It's a one-stop shop. Ladies can get their hair, nails, and feet done, and fellas can get that dope cut or shave and nice hot face towel to match.
Unique Looks Salon and Barbershop is located at 2323 Shadyside Avenue, Suitland, Maryland, where you can walk in or you can call the salon and make an appointment at 301-420-1338. Oh, when you get there or call, just let them know that Mike's Corner or Let's Be Clear sent you. You might get a discount. Unique Looks is always looking for talented stylists and barbers to add to their family as well. So go check them out.